Steel Toe Morning Show.
It's been so long, everybody. Welcome. Good evening. It's the Steel Toe nighttime show. It's the evening show. I feel tall today.
You are tall.
I know, but I feel tall. I feel like I'm way over this desk. I want the camera down.
Okay.
First off, I want Nick's camera.
Yes.
I want to steal Nick's camera. You know, the way we steal each other's spouses.
Oh, God.
It
never stops with you people.
I still love that one. That one I'm not letting go of for a long time. It is rich.
It's a good fantasy to consider.
It is. It's fun. It gets me going. What can I tell you?
You heathens.
You guys make me horny. I didn't want to tell you.
No.
You make me horny when you say things like that. And I so love being horny. Yes, Kyle says swinger show. Right, exactly.
What?
My Lost Interest says, I'm here for topless Aaron. Yeah, I mean, I'm really sorry. But if you watched that hot tub show or that hot tub stream we did and you walked away with anything negative, you're just a miserable cunt. I don't know what to tell you. I can't help you. I can't save you. That was a great time.
It was so much fun. I don't think I can bash a hot tub stream ever again.
No, it's fun. It's a good time.
The only bad part of it was waiting for all the goddamn kids to get out of the fucking thing. So we're overheating by the time we get to our stream.
Oh my God, I sweat out all my booze.
You had to hold your spot though.
Oh my God, I was a wreck. Yeah. But there's a sign that says 14 plus to be in the hot tub, and these Asian parents don't give a shit. Mexican parents give a shit. The Mexican parents are like, get the fuck out of here.
Oh, they were yelling at theirs.
Yeah, and I realized that I've remembered enough Spanish to know the gist of what he was telling his kid.
Yeah, he was giving him the business.
Yeah, because I told you, he said if he doesn't get out of that hot tub, they're going home.
They're going home.
Yeah. I was like, wow, I fucking remember some Spanish. That's amazing. But, we had a great time this weekend celebrating our birthdays and Christmas and all that stuff. I got one of the nicest pairs of jeans. I'm wearing them now. And one of the nicest shirts that I've ever had.
I have to wash it.
It's a great shirt.
You wore it out this weekend, huh?
I did. I wore it one time. I wore it one day.
You wore the shit out of it, though.
I did wear the shit out of it. That's very true. So no, we've had a great weekend. We took a little bit longer off than we said we would. Not than we said we would. We did say we were taking this morning off. But the birthday shows were great. Things going well enough for the old Steel Toe that we said, you know what, let's take an extra morning. And then we didn't lose as much money gambling as we thought, so I just paid Steel Toe. I just went, you know what, I'm paying for today.
That's the thing. That's the good thing about budgeting. Yeah. Literally could pay for it by not losing our money.
Right. So I was just like, well, let's do that. So we have a great show tonight. Here's what I want to do. I hate to be the materialistic weasel of the group, so let's just get this out of the way quick. It's been a long time before we've had, it's been over a week since we've had any kind of goal. So let's just knock this one out early tonight. Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, there's all the links. I'll be watching intently. Everyone just throw a retarded amount of money at us because we're so funny and so entertaining. And we'll knock that out and we'll do a half hour of overtime. I also want to start offering a regular go till noon time once a week.
Okay.
Maybe Thursdays or Fridays.
Yeah, I don't mind.
I want to start offering a 500 till noon thing. And then do that. Because that people seem to like that. And
Okay.
if they like it and we make more money,
Will oblige.
I'm a capitalist. I'm not against it. So let's get down to business. We got a lot of things. Kanye apologized to the Jews, which is...
No.
Yeah.
Don't break kayfabe like that.
I'll tell you this. He apologized to the Jews, but to use another wrestling term, I think he's setting them up for a swerve.
I hope so. It's not even anything against the Jews. I'm just here for the drama.
Kanye's going to swerve the Jews,
Okay.
in my opinion. But at the moment, he's made peace with the Jews. I don't know if he wants to get back into show business.
Now,
I don't know if he wants to put out an album. I'm not really sure, but whether he likes the Jews or he doesn't like the Jews, he's at least reached out and said, "Hey, my blood sugar was low. We cool."
I ate a Snickers.
Yeah,
We're fine.
I'm all right.
Now with the
Sniggers.
Whoa. Now with the black Klan hood he wore, does he have to apologize and make good with the blacks too?
One apology at a time.
Okay.
One at a time. If the Jews say, "Hey, we cool," then maybe he works on that one. But the guy's done some damage. Let him.
I guess he
Let
has
him
like
kinda
a.
work it out.
I guess there's like a hierarchy of offenses he's had.
Yeah, right, exactly. Loaded Wrench says maybe he's opening a bank. Yeah, see, there could be a lot of, what do you call them? Not preconceived notions. A lot of clandestine reasons behind what he's doing.
Okay.
Still wasn't the right word. Johnny's going to be on tomorrow morning. By the way, we are kind of moving everybody back. April's going to do Thursday, Friday. Johnny's going to do Wednesday. Should all be fun. K-Murph says, "Let's go Lions." Yeah, the Vikings have just kind of completely crashed and burned.
They're over, right?
It's done. It's done.
It's finished.
Hawkinson, by the way, we're talking torn MCL and ACL. He might. I wonder if he'll be back for the start of next year.
Right. That's surgery. That's intense physical therapy.
Yeah, that's bad news. So he's done. Addison might be done.
Kirk's done
for the year. Kirk's done for the year.
Justin is always getting hurt.
Yeah. Justin actually sucked Kirk's dick yesterday, which I thought was cool. He said this shows how important number 8 is. He's a great captain. He's a great leader. Basically saying what I said. If Kirk was here, we won the division yesterday or Sunday.
I feel like we've won a lot of games if Kirk were still here.
Yeah, for sure. Sid Seraph says, hoping for Rams at Lions in the first round. Yeah, the Rams look like they're going to make... The Rams actually look dangerous right now. And any team that has Matthew Stafford, I can't count them out. $5 from Vitaly Malyarov. Says, am I the only person who's tired of hearing about the Jews? I kind of just want them to shut up. Hey, my sock accounts aren't supposed to be posting unless I post them.
Oh, can we get a hand check from you?
Yeah, what are you doing,
that
Vitaly?
you?
That was not me. That was all Vitaly.
That was a scheduled super chat.
I didn't do that. I swear. Thank you, Vitaly, for the $5. 245 is the number. Thank you very much. Nana's Clam says, oh, you silly mortals and your sports ball. I know. We'll get over it.
Isn't it funny how we as humans held football so near and dear to us for some reason?
Yeah.
We just needed something so badly as an escape from reality.
I love football.
I do too.
I unabashedly love two things, football and Eric Church, and nobody can make me feel bad about it.
God, I don't even want to list what I like after that.
The guy makes me feel shit. Not like gay shit.
A little bit of gay shit, though.
Nah,
right?
no gay shit. Just good shit. If I could write love songs, I'd write them the way he does.
I don't know, man.
Do you not like his songwriting, or do you not like his voice, or do you not
I don't like
both?
his voice. He's very feminine. He's too soft. The music portion always overpowers his girly voice.
So you feel about Eric Church maybe the way you used to feel about Gordon Lightfoot?
I will never make that turnaround for Eric Church. I'm sorry.
Made the turnaround on Gordon Lightfoot.
Yeah, I did.
Gordon Lightfoot, one of the best singer-songwriters of his generation? Okay. If you could read my mind, one of the top 10 most well-written songs ever?
It's pretty great.
It's pretty great.
Yeah.
Your fans love to fantasize, says Link to the Jake. What are we supposed to do? Look at reality and be happy? We have to fantasize. My Lost Interest says, April, I may have dropped my pen. That clip was a hit.
Really? I
Yeah.
actually don't know what gets clipped and what doesn't because once I'm off the show, I kind of don't go anywhere.
My Lost
online.
Interest loved that one. And I don't want to misquote My Lost Interest, but I think he also said he wanted to see the hot tub stream for stuff he could clip. And I think he this could be somebody else. It might not have been My Lost Interest, but I thought he said I was looking for stuff to clip, but April actually just looks amazing and this was pretty good. That may have been somebody else and not My Lost Interest.
I mean, you can just clip it because I looked so good.
I got to be honest.
I don't know.
After I did my stand and twirl, any of these other streamers you guys look at, you watch them call me fat, and I think you got to laugh. I think you've got to laugh.
Also, take a look at who they've got standing next to them, and then
Yeah.
get back to me on
It's
that.
pretty bad. So I did the stream, and after we were done, we
Lucky
went.
stream.
Yeah, we were like anyone who like gets mad or hates or thinks that was shitty has serious problems.
I have to only laugh at you. I'm sorry.
Pool Scam Sam says Aaron's shirt would look better on fire. Allegedly.
That one?
I think what he means is that he wants it to be like a Garth Brooks shirt that has the flames on it.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. I've got this. My legs won't work if my spine won't jerk. I slapped Garth Brooks out of his rhinestone shirt.
You have a rhinestone shirt.
I do.
You could wear it sometime.
What's the one? What's
You have to wear a new.
What's the foghorn leghorn with an acorn line? I can't remember that
I
one.
have no idea. You're asking
Beat
me.
foghorn
too late in the day.
leghorn with an acorn. Oh, god damn it.
Foghorn leghorn with an acorn.
I've got genital warts and it burns when I pee.
Oh,
Don't you want to
tits.
grow up to be just like me?
Oh, what is that?
I've got HIV. Don't you want to
No,
grow
you-
up to be just like me?
Don't have HIV.
I don't want to.
Just don't have that.
Nobody wants to have it. What is that fucking line though
I don't know.
in Role Model with the
I can't remember.
foghorn leghorn? It's one of my favorite stupid little lines in any song.
I'm sure it's just a search away.
It is. We'll look it up here, but I like it when the audience finds it instead of me.
They'll fill us in.
All right, lots of stuff to talk about tonight. Number one, I want a good financial comeback for the program. That's where you come in. The rest of it, sit back, let us entertain you. Thank you very much for being here. My Lost Interest says, yeah, it's true, not clip-worthy when you both look so happy in the hot tub. That's why I've always loved that fucking guy, because he clips shit out,
And he's
but
honest.
he's very fair.
And he's fair.
He's clipped shit out of me where it sounds retarded. And I've gone like, that's a good one. You definitely clipped that out.
You sounded like a retard.
I sounded like a retard. And then he clipped stuff out like you kissing my schmeckle.
Did he really?
And-
Was that what the I dropped my pen thing was?
No, yeah, you legit dropped your pen. I'm sorry. He's too soft. $2 from Crab Slab Hammer. He says, April, Aaron is Goth Gangrel. I thought Gangrel was
Whoa.
Goth Gangrel.
Jeez.
Rhinestone Cowboy, Aaron, you sassy bish. You and Adam Page, you fruit basket. Now I'm Hangman Adam. So I've been compared to Gangrel and Hangman Adam Page.
I have to get you to wear your birthday shirt on a show sometime too. Or you can wear it to a comedy show.
That was a great shirt.
It's a great shirt.
I love that shirt.
I have great taste.
All right, nobody's coming up with my foghorn leghorn line. Role model lyrics. Oh, I got genital warts and it burns when I pee. Grabbed Vanilla Ice and ripped out his blonde dreads. Where's my foghorn leghorn with an acorn? There we go. Jumped in a chicken hawk cartoon with a cape on and beat up foghorn leghorn with an acorn. It's so dumb.
That's such a tongue twister, kind of.
I love it.
It is fun.
Old Eminem was just silly. He was just funny. Then he started taking himself seriously and thinking who the fuck he was. And
And
you're
now-
like, stop being sad.
Now he just makes spaghetti.
Yeah, now he's just a spaghetti entrepreneur. That's all. Triple N saying he's got assless chaps on. In fairness, we have to have this conversation again. All chaps are assless.
Every single pair.
Every pair of chaps are. There is no reason to ever say assless chaps. Chaps are always assless.
Chaps are traditionally a leather covering that goes over your jeans, which is the only reason you perceive them to be covered
Yes.
in the ass. region.
Aristocock King Yeti giving me now with the Aristococks, you have to find the compliment inside the comment, and I know what his compliment is here. He says, Aaron, have you thought about using contacts? He's talking about the hot tub stream where I did not have glasses on.
a ballsy move.
He's not the only person to comment that, hey, without glasses, have you thought about it? I don't want to put shit in my eyes.
So, I have contacts in every day. I actually wear glasses all day today, but I can't do them during the show. It hurts. And you, for some reason, when I started dating you and you used to take your glasses off, like in bed and stuff, I'm like, you look like a different human. Mm-hmm. It's kind of scary, actually.
Which one's better?
I don't know. I like them both.
Come on.
I actually don't know.
Okay.
Your eyes are just very nice. So, like, the glasses, I feel, take away from them.
No Pen 15 says, your nose looks big without glasses. See, that's enough to make me never take my glasses off. You look like Crazy Eyes from Mr. Deeds with no glasses. Okay, that's another one. Assless is always fun, says the Offensive Podcast. And Dependable Dan says it's fun to say assless. All right, then I get it.
Yeah, maybe they just say assless for, like, the flavor of saying assless.
To savor the flavor of what it sounds like. I get it. All right, let's move on. Let's do our first story of the day. Let's make a shitload of money today and do overtime. We've done this before, and it was a really fun conversation, and we meant to get to it on Rumble Friday, but the fans were being so generous that we had so many clips to play. And also, it found us a new song that we listened to this weekend.
Oh, Beer with My Friends?
Beer with My Friends.
Good one.
I enjoyed that song. Doesn't take much from me. As far as like songs go.
Cole Swindell did that one for me.
David Lee Murphy for me. It was nice to just see that he's alive.
Oh, that's all it does?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So you and I had this conversation a while back, and the audience had the conversation too. And the conversation was, if you got the wrong ashes of a loved one in an urn, would you want to know about it? Because there was a news story about it, and you said you'd want to know.
Yeah, I think so.
And my opinion was, no. What's the point? I believe what you're paying for is the belief that your loved one's remains are in there. It literally makes zero difference if it's someone else's remains or your relative's remains.
So then, I don't know, in the same vein, it's like, why don't men just buy cubic zirconia engagement rings and just tell their women that it's a diamond?
Because as Louis C.K. once said, because women are cunts who don't care who dies for their sparkles.
I don't think about that. I actually didn't know that until it happened.
I know. But yeah, you're right. Why can't men just put a piece of wood around a woman's finger?
Why not just do a little lie? Because apparently you're saving African children's arms.
Well,
I don't know.
See, little lie with the ring is you're hurting a living person. A little lie, it's a fucking dead person. It's not like if you get the right ashes, they're going to come back to life. They're dead. You have a thing full of some shit that you perceive to be them. That perception is reality as long as nobody spoils it for you.
What about if it was in their final will to have their ashes spread somewhere?
Yeah.
Okay, and then you don't get that person's ashes, so weirdly they're not spread in the spot that they wanted to be. And isn't there something bad about that?
You believe you're spreading their ashes in the spot they wanted.
But what if heaven is a real place and they can see you and they're like, no, stupid, that's not me.
You can't hear them.
But they're screaming for eternity at you.
Well, baby, do you know what that's worth? We'll make heaven a place on earth. They say in heaven, love comes first. We'll make heaven a place on earth. Virtualist Spartan New Chapter says, great answer. You always need to know the truth to let that resonate with your soul for closure. Don't tell me what I think. I'm telling you right now that if I have the perception that that's my loved one in there, then don't fucking tell me when you find out it's not.
I don't know. Are you going to be weirded out then if somebody, one of your parents dies and you're supposed to get their ashes? Are you ever going to sit and wonder and stare at those ashes if it's right or not?
First off, I'm pretty sure my sister's getting the ashes.
Oh, yeah?
Second of all...
I don't get it.
Second of all, no, I won't wonder. I'll go, I'm assuming that's them until someone tells me different. And then if nobody ever tells me different, then I can always assume it's them. I'm taking my socks off. I mean business.
Okay, let's say you did get one of their ashes one day or you got one of their ashes one day, right? And then somewhere down the road, the funeral guy calls you and he's like, yeah, about those ashes. You didn't spread them yet, did you?
Bro, I'd tell him, I'd be like, what are you doing? Stop. Don't tell me this shit. Now you've ruined it.
But you can't stop him mid-call.
I guess. Nana's Clam says, geez, I'm glad I'm not one of your loved ones. My Lost Interest says, I bought my wife a cheap diamond when we got engaged. 20 years later, we had some money trouble. Without my knowledge, she went to a jeweler to sell it for cash, and he told her it was worthless. Oof. Is she still with you? Because then she's a keeper.
That's kind of terrifying, actually. Yeah. If somebody had bought their wife something that looked good, but it wasn't, and they tried to pawn it.
How about that dirty bitch going behind your back trying to sell your token of your lifelong undying affection?
She was trying to help them.
Yeah, by fucking selling his
what
shit.
She said anyway.
Sell a kidney before you sell that ring, bitch. He didn't give you the kidney.
Jesus Christ.
Where'd it go? Crunchy Cynicism says, what have I walked into? Is that Belinda Carlisle? Yes.
Absolutely.
I was singing Belinda Carlisle.
It's actually a great song.
I don't hate that song.
I love that song.
I would never judge anyone for liking that song. All right, everyone hit like, everyone hit subscribe, everyone give us a bunch of money, and then we'll call this a successful night. So let's do this story. This is similar to the, what do you call it, the Ashes story.
Okay.
Oh, no, we did this on Friday.
I was wondering if you'd remember. We touched on it, but we got so distracted we didn't
She
finish.
was going to get the burial next to the dad. Mm-hmm. Or no, at the foot.
At the head.
The head, and they only had the foot.
Sure. Basically, they buried somebody's mother in the wrong slot, I believe. Right?
No, they buried someone else where they were supposed to bury her when she died.
Which, to me, legally, if it was like purchased and all that shit, now we have legal problems, we have money problems. This is going to get expensive.
Yeah.
All because of a hole in the ground for a dead person.
Yeah, well, I like to revive the argument, but I forgot. I did do the story on Friday. It's been a long time. It's been almost, it's been half a week since we've been on. My Lost Interest says, we're still married, but I had to shell out some serious cash for a replacement ring.
Uh-oh.
Shit, sorry, brother. Crunchy Cynicism says, your mother's slot is wrong. Oh! That was a good one.
I don't want to think about your mom.
Really good one. Tyler says, Circle in the Sand by Belinda Carlisle. Great song.
I'll believe him.
I mean, a little, for me at least, a little Belinda Carlisle goes a long way. I'll say that.
Okay.
All right, let's get to Kanye West apologizing to the Jews. That's what tonight's show is about. That's where we were kind of going anyway. Kanye wants to apologize to the Jews, which I'll be honest, bums me the fuck out because I thought Kanye versus the Jews was going to be like Lex Luthor versus Superman. I could count on that one my whole life.
I agree. I just kind of thought he was harder than that.
Right.
Like, couldn't you just keep up the act for a little while longer just for us?
Apologize to the Jews. Who are you, Mel Gibson? Aww. Who are you, Gary Oldman? Do you remember what happened to Gary Oldman with the Jews?
I don't. I remember the Mel Gibson one, though.
Gary Oldman said that Jews hold a lot of powerful positions in Hollywood, and you can't be anti-Semitic in Hollywood because enough of them are in places of authority that they can stop you from working if you're disrespectful to them.
That's fair.
Okay. The Jews in Hollywood then told Gary Oldman, that's not true. That's a stereotype. Take it back and apologize, or we'll make sure you don't work anymore. So,
wow, that's kind of a little contradictory, though, isn't it?
Right? So Gary Oldman's like, well, you know, the Jews control a lot of things in Hollywood, and if you don't play by their rules, they'll stop you. It's kind of like the same thing Kanye did, only not as mean. He was just being, you know, he's actually being respectful.
Yes.
And then the Jews went, hey, stop saying we run everything, or we'll make sure you can't be in our stuff.
By the way, what a tragedy to be told that you run everything. Dude,
Yeah.
If somebody told me I was in control of everything and be like, oh, that's fucking scary, but cool.
I'd let them think that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm not going to, like, tell them I'm not.
Right. I'll be like, oh, you think I run everything? Cool. Behave.
Yeah. Watch it.
So Kanye is apologizing. Not only did he apologize to the Jews, he apologized in Hebrew.
Ew. This is giving me serious John Cena vibes.
Oh, when he apologized in Mandarin?
I don't like this.
Because what did he say? Taiwan's a country?
I think all he said was Taiwan is a country.
John Cena called Taiwan a country, and because the movie studio wanted the movie to play in China, he had to apologize to the Chinese in Mandarin for saying Taiwan was a country.
Can you imagine stooping that low?
The guy will get in a fucking fist fight with Brock Lesnar, but he puckers his ass at some 5'4" Chinese people getting mad at him.
You don't want Chinamen up your ass. I mean, that shit gets dicey.
I've heard that. You're not the first person to ever say that. that you don't want Chinamen up your ass.
Especially a few of them at a time. That really gets
No.
invasive.
I've seen videos. It looks slightly uncomfortable.
They go spelunking in there.
Kanye West is apologizing in Hebrew for his anti-Semitic rants and his support for Hitler. Yeah, that's a long way to go to walk back with the Jews. You know, like Gary Oldman just said some shit and he walked it back. He was okay. But once you start saying, Hitler,
Misunderstood.
Mr. Misunderstood. Hey there, weird kid in your swastika shoes. Playing with all that gas, I was just like you.
Oh, my God.
Always left out, never fit in. Owning that comp that you're struggling in. Mr. Misunderstood. So I went with it like my rally at Munich through the gas behind my Dachau.
Not okay.
So anyway, Kanye West apologizing for the anti-Semitic stuff and the Hitler stuff. This after his name was scribbled on an apparent Israeli missile being used in the war against Hamas. So they put Kanye's name on an Israeli missile and they launched it at the Muslims.
No fucking way.
Yeah.
They go, okay, for a second, let's put all this bullshit aside. Can you imagine if you're Kanye West and fucking Hamas put your name on a missile?
Right? I mean, you really have to piss off the Jews to have them.
You really had to do something nasty.
Like, honestly, they had to not... How do I put this? They had to not write something bad about Hamas. Skip that this time to write something bad about Kanye. That's really something.
Does Kanye really mean that much in the grand scheme of things that this is, like, his name goes on a missile?
Well, you know, Netanyahu.
Netanyahu.
The rapper wrote a lengthy statement Tuesday in an effort to his reactivated Instagram account, showing contrition for his offensive remarks to the Jewish people over the past year. Interestingly, Kanye expressed his remorse in the language of Judaism, Hebrew. Now, anyone else want to look at this statement with us? You know what I'm realizing?
No.
Hebrew looks like all the same letters over and over.
It does. It's almost like they could be saying nothing important and we'd never know.
It just looks like a lot of N's to me.
And like a lot of hard R's.
It's like a rap music video.
Okay.
It's a lot of N's.
It looks like a Wawa down south. Aaron
Patty roller, get you. Run.
Cannot get it out of his head.
Cannot get the Paul Dano 12 Years a Slave song out of my head.
Do you want to start that tonight?
12 Years a Slave? Yeah.
Yes.
Would
you like to start our tenure as 12 Years a Slave?
You want to play that tonight?
I mean,
12 years is a long time.
It is.
The entire translation of Kanye's message reads, I sincerely apologize to the Jewish community for any unintended outburst caused by my words or actions. It was not my intention to hurt or disrespect, and I deeply regret any pain I may have caused. Now, it was not his intention to hurt or disrespect, but I believe he said a lot of really hateful shit towards Jews.
I know, and what Hitler's known as basically Satan to a lot of people.
Is he known as a bad guy?
Just a tiny bit.
Okay.
And so when you start backing Satan, I feel like a lot of people are going to be upset. So he said he never meant to hurt or disrespect. Yeah, I mean, I feel like a lot of people are going to be disrespected by that, are they not?
Well, the literal translation is, I never meant to cause you any sorrow. I never meant to cause you any pain. I only wanted one time to see you laughing. I only want to see you laughing in the Jewish rain. Jewish rain, Jewish rain.
Boy, you're musical tonight. Sorry. I feel lucky.
I'm a sing-songy bird. What can I tell you? It was not my intention to hurt or disrespect, and I deeply regret any pain I may have caused. Kanye continued, I am committed to starting with myself and learning from this experience to ensure greater sensitivity and understanding in the future. This was the apology you do a year ago. You can't do this apology now.
I have a theory.
What?
I think that he's maybe doing a few too many risque things. Like he's doing the hood, like the Klan hood. He's doing the Hitler thing.
All right.
All the Jew stuff. And I have a suspicion that somebody's starting to try to crack down on custody with the kids, maybe, for being such an outcast.
Apologize to the Jews or you can't see your children?
Like, maybe he, like, her argument could kind of be like, this guy's clearly not like, mentally well to have kids.
Jewish rain. They'll never question the insurance claim. Jewish rain.
Oh my God.
I'll never pay more than full price again. Jewish rain. Did they know about people hijacking the planes? Jewish rain.
I bet Jewish rain is acidic.
I know-
Hasidic.
Ah,
It's Hasidic.
this gigger nets it.
Hasidic rain. I got it.
$5 from Captain Caution. Thank you very much. $2.40 away from being whole
Thank
tonight. Let's bring us back to wholeness, if you will. Streamlabs, PayPal, and Venmo links in the chat. Thank you. Douchey Nazi writes, been watching Revenge of the Sis lately. Those guys are pretty funny. Not quite sure about their politics, but they are still funny. What do you think of ROTC? Just curious.
Whoa.
I don't think I could have sucked more ROTC dick on this program. I don't know how long you've been listening to us, but I'm a big ROTC guy.
Yes.
Royce wished me a Merry Christmas.
Oh.
Quote, Merry Christmas, buddy.
No merch, though?
He never responded to my Merry Christmas wish.
I don't think he responded to mine either.
Those Poonhound days are over.
That's true. He can't answer me.
Yeah. With his Poonhound days being over, what are you supposed to do?
If I identify as a dude,
There you go.
can I get a response?
With a nice dick. No, but I'm in that weird spot where I'm always like, does Royce not hate me, but like, does Royce just not give a shit about me, which is fine. But he said, Merry Christmas, buddy. And I was like, the bar was so low for any kind of acknowledgement from Royce that was like up here for me.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, I heard from most of my
Internet people.
my internet friends.
Yeah.
I think that was great.
No, but Revenge of the Sis is a great show. Douchey Nazi, keep watching it. It's one of the funniest shows out there. You'll probably continue to love it. So, Kanye. Oh, wow. So here's the Jewish bomb that had Kanye on it. Kanye West flying to Gaza. Haim Ghazali. That was the guy.
The hell is...
name.
Oh.
Kanye West flying to Gaza to burn up some Muslims. His apology came after Israeli MMA fighter Haim Ghazali posted a photo on X showing a missile with the message, Kanye West flying to Gaza. Of course, Ghazali was referring to the current Israel-Hamas war. You heard about this?
I've not heard about this. Could you catch me up quick?
Did you hear about this, folks? Did you hear about this? Apparently, Israel is fighting with Hamas.
Cliff notes, please.
Of course, Ghazali was referring to the current war. He also wrote in the caption, Kanye West, you don't like us Jewish, so we don't like you too. I guess I didn't think too much of you's none either. But over the course of this war, I'd seen a lot of changing going on about the way that Jews felt about me and about the way I felt about Jews. And I guess what I'm trying to say is, if I can change and Jews can change, everybody can change.
It's my favorite Rocky scene.
Is it?
Yeah.
You know what mine is? Hey, woman, since your man ain't got no heart, why don't you come on over to my apartment? I'll show you who the real man is. I know you lay awake every night wishing you could have a real man.
Dirty.
Mr. T was a rat bastard in that movie. Oh, no. My favorite in Rocky 3 is where they're training in the black gym. And Paulie goes, Paulie said something to the effect of Rocky's trying to like move around in the ring and stuff. And he goes,
Yeah.
you can't train to all this jungle rat music. I'm like, holy shit.
Jungle Boogie.
And then he goes, can he swim? And Paulie goes, with a name like Rock? Paulie was very funny in Rocky 3.
Yeah, that's very true.
It's really
What a
good.
dumb, like, funny comment that is, actually.
First, he went on social media and declared he was going DEFCON 3 on Jewish people. I remember that one. Yeah.
Hey, wait. Ironically, in that Rocky scene, nobody in that gym could swim. Do you remember what I saw at the hotel, by the way, when we were doing our hot tub stream, what stereotypes I've identified in the pool?
Oh, yeah. April was being really racist in the pool or in the hot tub. She was saying that she saw one black lady in the pool and she wouldn't get in the water.
She wouldn't. She would not go. Everybody but her was in the pool. Never got in the pool.
Mexicans love water.
They really do.
They really
I don't
enjoy
know.
it a lot. Nebo says, oh, this is an update on Mersh. This. Now I understand why he didn't get back to us. Nebo says Mersh died. He accidentally dabbed some cat shit and caught tuberculosis. Oh, my God.
He would do that, too. And then he had a stroke on air, I heard.
That sounds really terrible.
Do you remember that clip
Yeah, where
he's like unwell.
he zonked it. Well,
I care about that guy. I want him to be okay.
Douchey Nazi says, remember that movie Jew Romance with Christopher Walken? Hey, it's true. Wait, was it True Romance?
No, it might be Jew romance.
It's
with
not.
him.
Nebo says, all I have to say is Muscatel Broham. He drives a Merlot Broham. A Broham? Can we cut? What's a Broham? A Cadillac. A Brom. Yes. We can roll now. Yes, the Merlot Broham. A fine car, but nothing like a Rolls Royce.
It's just the stupidest movie.
It's so good. KYP Stu says if she got into the pool, it would have caused an oil spill. See, now that's just...
That doesn't seem kosher.
That's, that just seems remarkably offensive.
I couldn't help but notice that of like the 50 people in this whole like pool, hot tub, sauna area, she was the one person that wouldn't touch water. I didn't get it.
Magic 8 Ball with the pineapple says, now I know why April looks so good in yellow. Because of the pineapples.
Hey, y'all got to see it on stream. It does exist.
All of the swinging tattoos that she has.
God, I've been marked since 2018.
You know what really pisses me off about the swinging rumor? Is
that it's not true?
Well, no, that part's fun. That I don't get pussy in this rumor. Like in the, what do you call it? In the fan fiction they've created. You get dick, I get nothing. No girls want to fuck me.
See, no, that's not what I hear.
Oh, okay. You heard a different fan fiction rumor?
I typically hear that I get the ladies and you get the dicks. A lot of Gino Italian dick coming your way.
Well, Jesus, now I don't even...
And you love him. What?
Did that happen? I don't think so.
I had some cash that I thought was in my purse, maybe.
I don't know.
I don't know why they have it.
I was paying the bull. So anyway, let's go to these Kanye clips.
They only take cash.
Yeah, they don't. They're like, yo, I don't have credit, motherfucker.
They don't have bank accounts.
Son of a bitch. So,
oh no.
The Kanye stuff, he's apologizing a year after all this shit. Let's go back to some of the highlights.
Okay.
Of what Kanye said that he's now like, hey, my bad, Jews, we cool. Let's go to this one.
Why do you care about being cool with them, though, at this point?
Well, I would if I were in show business.
You're not Hitler. You're not a Nazi. You don't deserve to be called that and demonized.
Well, I see good things about Hitler also.
When Alex Jones is trying to PR for you and make you look better, and you fuck it up.
You wrecked it.
That is crazy.
I don't get it, though. It's like straight out of one of my dreams playbooks.
Yeah, right?
I only hear this at night.
I love everyone, and Jewish people are not going to tell me, you can love...
Oh my God.
You can love what we're doing to you with the contracts. And you can love...
Oh, no.
You can't play this with this.
It's
not the same.
That invented highways, invented the very microphone that I use as a musician. You can't say out loud that this person ever did anything good, and I'm done with that. I'm done with the classifications.
That's right. What Kanye's trying to say is he's done just calling Hitler a bad guy. He's saying Hitler doesn't get enough respect.
He doesn't want to be hacked like that. Everyone says he's a bad guy.
So now he's apologizing a year later. And I'm like, no, dude, this is kind of something you got to lean into now. Like, you're that guy. Yeah. I don't think Jews are going to be like, we're cool. Don't worry about it.
That's what I'm saying. Don't try to make good now.
Right.
It's going to seem a little bit forced, like somebody put you up to the apology.
Just don't say the thing in the first place. And then you don't have to go back a year. Like, it shouldn't take you a year to apologize for that. That should have either been an apology right away, I got carried away, or, no, I felt that shit.
I mean, it just seems a little too late.
It does.
For me.
Human being has something of value that they brought to the table, especially Hitler. How about that one? Ari Emanuel, how you like that one? Hey, Ron, you going to do anything to fix Chicago?
The most...
So he's literally taunting Jews while he's So not only did he compliment Hitler, but he goes, hey, how about that, Ari Emanuel, Rahm Emanuel? You like that? Jews? You're like, Jesus, Kanye.
He starts calling out Goldman Sachs employees.
Yeah.
Nazi-like activities I've seen, and the Nazis, in my view, were thugs that shook people down, did a lot of really bad things.
How dare you, Alex? Wow, Alex really going out on a limb. shitting on the Nazis like that. Wow, it's an edgy show.
He's
But
broken
they
now.
did good things too. We're gonna stop dissing the Nazis all the time.
I haven't even heard that in this house, I don't think, have I?
I don't even say that
That's
one.
saying a lot.
Yeah.
Okay. He said he loved Hitler. They gave him an award. I'm just saying, I don't like Nazis, and I don't like what some of the mafias are doing either.
I like Hitler.
I like Hitler, he says.
They're trying to fade out to the end of the show, and he just finishes with, I like Hitler.
Do you know how bad it has to be when even Alex Jones's people are going, fucking cut it. Like, get this guy.
Dude, play the music louder, quick.
Yeah, get this guy the shit out of here. Looks like a mannequin showing jacket at Target, says Loaded Wrench. I don't know. Oh, the Kanye thing? You took the wrong thing out of that.
It did take something away from it for me that he wore a mask and couldn't say it with a straight face.
Paul R. Nelson with a very funny O&A callback to Scorch. Virtualist says, don't ever take April for granted. She loves you, brother. Well, yeah,
Aww.
I believe so.
Don't tell everyone that. It's going to take away from the storylines.
I love her back. She's incredible.
Gross.
What am I supposed
What
to
are we,
do?
gay?
Bunch of mo's over here. Glory Days says, the inventor of the microphone died in 1927. What is this end saying? Paul R. Nelson, weird news. God, I wish more people knew who Scorch was. Virtualist says, just try to tone it down a little bit. Try to be a little bit natural with her. Do some romantic shit. I'm doing a comedy show. I do the romantic shit off the air. You should see what a homo I am.
Yeah, he hits me, and I like it.
And it felt like a kiss.
Every broken rib is it's a memory of how much he loves me.
Every broken rib in county fair. No Pen 15 says, show us your back pockets, Aaron. Does he want to see my pants?
No, you know why he's doing that before you do it? He just wants to know what brand those are.
Oh.
Because back pockets are like...
Should I? Is that all right? Whoa.
It's good butt.
There you are. There. Is that all right?
Is that better?
There. Is that better? I put my hands on my head.
Gay.
Like, yeah, now it's just gay. Wrangler.
See, don't ever show them what kind of pants you have on.
Yeah. Virtualist says, I can tell you both are really into each other.
Aw.
Gay.
I know I don't do well with compliments on this show in particular.
Doing great so far.
Oh, do you want to watch Letterkenny tonight? I do.
Fucking pheasants. Yeah, did your mommy make you some snacks?
I kind of get a kick out of when they throw baseballs at Stewart.
That is funny.
I don't know
Throwing
why I
baseballs
like
at
that.
Stewart is hilarious.
It
to
always
me.
hits so hard. It connects.
Nana's Clam says, button fly, you mow.
He doesn't have a...
That's a zip fly.
You show him your dick. It's got a zipper in front of it.
Aaron, you show them your dick and teach them a lesson. Goddamn right.
What if they just, you know how they come up with all sorts of fan fiction about us all the time, and somebody's gonna say like, oh, I bet he's got a small dick, and he's like, oh yeah, you just fucking whip that shit out.
Well, look,
they
I
get
mean,
you to that point.
they get to be right every once in a while.
I feel like a few guys have accidentally pulled their dicks out on stream, right? They're like
happens.
not wearing pants or something, and they stand up.
Happens all the time. Your dick comes out.
Yeah.
Danger Bear Wolf Turtle says, have you ever seen an old man's ass? No, you haven't. They scratch it off. I think that's a Foxworthy joke, isn't it? Douchey Nazi says, anybody throwing anything at anybody is funny. What was the thing Wayne said? He goes, farts are the funniest thing in the world, except for little kids falling off bikes. Fuck, I'd watch that shit all day long. I don't give a shit about your kids.
It's very funny.
No. All right, boys and girls, we are, 42 minutes into this show, 2:40 away from, we're a little slow on our comeback tonight. So we want to knock out this evening show, comeback show. Throw a couple bucks in, PayPal, Venmo, Streamlabs, etc. We took some time off. Ugh. Dan Snot said, it's obvious that April has never been with a black. Okay, you want to know reason number one I can tell April's never been with a black? I'm with her. There's reason number one to infinity. There you are.
Wow. This is actually a prerequisite. He's like, look, before you come with me to Raleigh's tonight, I need to know something. You've seen the people you hang around. Have you ever been with one?
Wow, are you going to die?
It's the black stuff.
Oh, it's the black stuff. Whoa, the black stuff. Danger Bear Wolf Turtle says, yes, it is. Good catch, Aaron. Okay, so it was Foxworthy. Dude, we went to Mystic Lake this weekend, and we saw so many promos for so many shows that we want to go to. Godsmack's going to be there in April.
Oh, love Godsmack.
Would go. I wouldn't. I'm not saying I'd fuck Sully Erna.
Right. Usually when you say that you would, that means you're going to fuck him.
Sully's a goofy-looking fuck. I don't think I'd fuck Sully Erna.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm dying.
Let's see. Nah, he's not bad.
Yeah, he's not bad at all, actually.
Sully's not bad.
Damn, look at him. I did not know he was that cute.
He's probably like, what, 50 now?
What's age, really?
It's a number is what I've heard.
Age is
He's a little Jewy.
He's cute. What do you mean?
He's aight.
He looks beefy in some of these.
He's aight.
A
lot of Jewish rock stars that you didn't know about. Like, you got Gene Simmons. I think Sully Erna's Jewish.
I did not know he was Jewish.
I don't know if he is or not. No. Okay. Wiccan. I was way off.
Wiccan?
All right.
Come on. That's gayer than being Jewish somehow.
Dave Draymond from Disturbed.
Can we stop with the Wiccan stuff, though?
Well, he's a weirdo. What do you want him to
That's
do?
not
be
okay
Wiccan?
with me. I don't know why, but the Wiccan and the witch stuff has always bothered me.
Oh, shit. Look out. Ready for the rumors?
No.
They're coming again.
Black stuff again?
Just like the hot tub stream. Rakeda Law with $20 says Godsmack is going to be in April. Weird. Well, haven't you heard with the pineapple tattoo and everything? It's going crazy.
So wait, does that mean you get Sully's wife then?
I get Sully's wife.
Or do you just sit back and watch?
Well, that's the rumor now. Everyone's
It's not how swinging works, guys.
no, it's actually I just suck a dick and then we
Thanks,
go to
buddy.
We go to lunch. That's it. Thank you, Nicholas. Very kind of you.
She's so proper
Very,
tonight.
very sweet of you. I use long form.
I don't know if I've ever heard somebody call him that.
Nicholas.
Disgusting. You must be swinging with him.
Nicholas of the House Rackets. 225 away. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that as we start our comeback this week. Questions remain after Highway Patrol trooper accidentally pulls pit maneuver on Opelika police captain. I saw this while I was prepping. I didn't know if I want to use it for tonight or tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
And I had so much stuff for tomorrow morning that I'm like, you know what? We're putting this one front and center.
It's a good problem.
This is a very Florida type of thing to have happen. A police officer is pulling over an individual.
Check.
The person will not pull over, which means to that officer that guy is being unruly. He's trying to get away. He won't stop. So the officer comes right up alongside. You've seen them pull the pit maneuver where they take out one of the front tires and send them off.
Terrifying, kind of.
Very terrifying. He did it to a police captain in another jurisdiction.
Well, what the fuck is the police captain doing? Calm down.
I don't know. Like, pull the fuck over and show him your PBA card or whatever it is and call it a day.
My favorite videos are when somebody from the police department, like a higher up, is like drunk driving and tries to pull the "Hey, do you know who I am?" card.
Yeah, or like a mayor or any kind of city official.
Can you turn the body cams off?
We've got to play the Boston. After this story, we've got to play the Boston riot body cam guy.
It's just so hard to watch because you feel for him and you want to be a bro to him and just,
We're driving down Main Street and I hit a bunch of them with my car. Fucking shut the shit. God damn it. And he's like, I didn't hit him with my car. It's like, no, you just said you hit him with your car.
Literally just said that.
You can't say you didn't hit him with your car when you clearly just said you hit him with your car. Although, would that really hurt if you got... That's not Jersey. That's Boston.
Oh, Boston.
And you know what it is?
Too much meth?
No, too many chromosomes.
Car.
Unfortunately. My car. All right, let's do this Florida one.
Turning out a video you'll only see on Planet Trooper doing a pit maneuver to try to stop who he thought was a suspect. Except the person behind the wheel also wears a badge. Local 10's Ian Margold joined.
In fairness, it was a cop driving a Kia. Who could have saw that coming?
Who the fuck drives a Kia for police work?
No. He was off duty.
Was that just a reflection in the window? Because it looked like they had a light in their windshield.
You can still have a light in your private car.
You probably shouldn't if you're not on duty.
Well, you think the Kia is a pool vehicle, like from the motor pool?
God, I hope not.
No.
That's what I'm saying.
No.
Joins us live from Miami Gardens with new reaction from Top Brass. Ian.
Not Top Brass.
What?
So we are getting some answers about this
Wiener
incident,
guy.
but there are still major questions. In particular, Why was this Opelika police officer flying through traffic, going through red lights with no emergency lights or sirens on?
Okay, good start. Fair questions.
I don't know. I feel like one of the perks you get when you're a police officer is I would have one of those extra lights on me and I would just zoom through.
Okay, but in fairness, now how's the other cop who's pulling him over supposed to know he didn't have his lights on? So
Well, yeah, he did it wrong.
It just looks like a black guy in a Kia running through red lights.
I'd put some goddamn lights on my Kia
Yeah.
if I were him.
At all.
Oh!
A
Nice.
spinning, crashing end to a police chase.
See, look, now he just turned his lights on right there. After he got pit maneuvered, then he turned his lights on. Why don't you turn your fucking lights on the minute the guy tries to pull you over?
The minute I start trying to speed through traffic, I turn my lights on.
Right.
I don't understand. Like, you're actually going to get hurt here.
Or if you're a cop, just pull over, explain to him who you are, and let's move on.
Do you know who I am?
A Florida
Ugly all day. Con Air.
highway patrol trooper used the precision immobilization technique. Better known.
Now, wait a minute. Wait a minute. You can't get out of the car going, what the fuck, bro?
In your Kia?
When you're speeding like an asshole and running red lights, and then you go, oh, what the fuck?
He's got a fucking Kia Sorento with no lights on.
Yeah.
Oh, what an asshole.
And what, you're just wearing your vest?
That doesn't even fit him right. Like,
Well,
look
he's
at
a-
how
he's a
chunky he is.
Bit of a chunker.
This looks fake.
It's like Mel Bernstein. You can kind of catch him right under there. Punk, son of a bitch. Can't shoot a cop.
Yeah, what good is your vest if your gut is protruding?
Whoever said you was one, Mel? Now, wait a minute. Again, another part of Scarface I don't understand. Like, is Tony saying, like, he's going to fix this so it doesn't look like Mel was a cop? Or was Mel really not a cop? He was a dirty cop.
Well, now I don't know.
Yeah. Like, what does that mean? Whoever said you was one, Mel?
I always thought he was one.
He totally is.
Yeah.
So I don't know
Don't
what
make
that
me
line
second
meant.
guess that.
When you're not smart enough to get the intricacies of Scarface, you really are a retard. It's talking about me.
You know what? Don't get high in your own supply.
Don't
That's what
get high on your own supply.
I took don't get high in your own
Of
supply.
course, not everybody follows the rules.
And
Sorry.
Frank was better. That's what I got out
Frank
of this.
was better? No. I like Frank. Only I like you better. April likes when I do this line. You know I eat octopus 3 times a day? I got fucking octopus coming out of my fucking ears, man. She likes the 3 fingers to the ear.
I
That's
love
her
the
favorite
3
part.
fingers. You know,
She's a dirty girl.
I love octopus too.
Known as a pit maneuver on an Opelika police captain.
He had no lights on his car, and he was hauling. I thought it was the car.
It happened around 10:35 p.m.
Oh my
on
God.
November 29th.
Jesus.
FHB tells us they got reports of a car fleeing a traffic stop and driving recklessly. So Trooper Walner Roy activated his lights and sirens and began searching for the vehicle. Then, a few minutes later, he spots this dark-colored Kia Stinger speeding along
Stinger?
the 826 and cutting through traffic.
All right,
He
he's
assumes
driving like an
this
asshole.
is the car he's looking for.
Speeding away.
Roy follows the
Yeah.
Kia off the highway and
he
onto
is
Northwest
flying.
167th Street. Both cars still speeding eastbound. The Kia goes right through a red light at Northwest 17th Avenue and eventually makes a left turn on red to go northbound on
Oh my
Northwest
God.
12th Avenue. Moments later, the trooper pulls up next to the
Nice,
Kia
there
and
you go.
performs the pit.
Well done.
But
And by the way, that's a Kia. A pit maneuver just folds a Kia right in half.
Right. It's
That's-
supposed to crumble, actually.
Thing's fucked. Do you know on Kias, this is a cool thing. So on Kias, because they have to make them so light and shitty and cheap, they actually put like technology, like things in the door that when you close the door, it sounds like a heavier thud.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Yeah, to make you feel like your Kia's more of like a Cadillac.
Well, yeah, you want to feel that nice, thick connection.
Yeah,
Right? When
you
you
wanna-
shut that door.
You don't want to hear a clunk. You want to hear a thud, thwack, like
Doesn't-
it's a Batman comic.
You don't want it to sound like a soup can.
No.
clanging.
You want it to sound like a big dick hitting the table. Just like that.
Like a forearm.
Like a forearm hitting the wood table.
then the driver of the Kia leans over and turns on his own red and blue lights. Turns out that's Opelika Police Captain Corey Krotenberg.
Kidding me? Oh, I got the wrong car. I didn't see the lights in the back.
Opelika Police tell
Oh, no, you didn't get the wrong car. He was still driving like a cunt.
What I'm trying to say, and I was trying to say in the beginning, he had those lights on in the front of his car.
Yeah.
And I guarantee you this cop chasing him couldn't see him. That's what he just said. I couldn't see him from the back.
But, like, pull over. You're running red lights and being an asshole.
At least have somebody radio that guy or something.
Right.
Unless he was participating in a multi-agency gang task force operation.
Oh. Now the gang gets away. Uh-oh.
Okay, maybe this guy did fuck up.
Maybe. Are you fired after this? No way.
No, I feel like this is enough of a misunderstanding where you can kind of skate on it. And you'd be like, I ain't going to get shot for this. I'll get chewed out. I've been chewed out before.
I feel like you both just look like assholes now.
Yeah, you both look retarded. Like these two police forces like can't communicate and can't do shit.
It's kind of like in Super Troopers, it's the local police versus the state troopers.
Right, yeah, that's exactly what it is. Get these cuffs off me, Ramathorn.
And that a police helicopter was above, helping officers on the ground track a suspect vehicle that was involved in a violent crime.
I was right on it. Oh my God.
Oops.
So FHP tells us Trooper Roy is not being investigated for this incident.
Okay.
He is not facing any discipline because they say he had reason to believe this car was driving recklessly and not listening when he was being told to stop.
Right.
Which is understandable. That car was unmarked and had no emergency lights on or sirens. And when we asked Opalaka about that, they tell us there were no violations that they saw. But we said, look, he was going through red lights. He was...
You didn't see any violations.
Yeah, what?
Motherfucker was... You could have given him the Jim Carrey speech from Liar Liar. He had so many violations.
Right, he was a diary of violations. That was it.
That too.
Like, he had all of them.
He emptied the bowels of violations.
The only thing he didn't do was, like, physically harm somebody.
Right. He didn't run over a black kid. That's the only thing he didn't do. Well, it's dark out.
He didn't kneel on anyone either.
going through traffic at a high rate of speed, no sirens, no emergency lights. They told us they had no further comment. We're live in
Yeah, I think what you do with this one is you just chalk it up to, oh, fuck up. You know, everybody go their own way and let's call it.
I don't know. I feel like for the unmarked car, I feel like there has to be some sort of way to communicate with somebody like that, or some identifier of some sort. Like, I feel like you can't just be zooming through the streets like that. Right? Something bad is going to happen to you. What if that pit maneuver had like caused you to go over an overpass and you fucking die?
Right. Like, the guy was driving like a complete asshole. Like a guy you would pull over for being a dick. So I don't I don't blame him. Uh-oh. Rakata's in the chat saying, no, Mel was the only person who said he was a cop. Nobody ever corroborated Mel's status as a cop.
Maybe we should watch Scarface again tonight and
Shit,
check that.
so wait a minute. Mel didn't have 8 guys with badges, and when they hit, it hurts? So Mel would just go shake down drug dealers claiming to be a cop? That's fucking bananas. If they find out you're not a cop, they're going to fucking kill. Oh, well.
Really?
I guess they did.
It's kind of brilliant if you could pull it off.
It takes balls the size of grapefruits, though.
Whoever says you was one, man.
Whoever said you was one, Mel.
I love
Now, wait a minute. Because then after he goes, I can fix this. So he's not a cop.
Right.
I'm retarded.
Can we watch it again? Just
Mel
to see?
was never... I've watched Scarface since I was 16 years old.
Me too.
I've watched it probably 50 times. Only now did I realize that Mel's not a cop. You want to know another thing? Forrest Gump. It took me to like 5-10 years ago to realize Jenny's dad was molesting her.
See, now I got that right away, and I'm not sure what that says about me.
Like the whole kissing and touching her and her sisters. I didn't read that as he molested them. I just thought he was abusive, and that's why they had the house torn down at the end of the movie. Fuck.
It's a little darker than that.
Rakata Law with another $10 says, nobody ever verified
Thank
Mel
you.
was a cop. The only person who said he was Mel. Shit.
See, I never caught that, though.
Yeah,
I actually never
fuck
had
that.
a problem with that scene until you pointed out that it was confusing.
God damn. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you kind of wrecked something there.
Matt Joe says, Kia is a great car. I have a Picanto GT line, and it's like a little go-kart. Maybe it's like grocery shopping at Aldi. There's like a bad stigma attached to it. Maybe they're all right.
Okay, but I have a problem with the fact that he said it's like a little go-kart. Is that what you want protecting you on the road?
Well, just
No.
don't get into an accident.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That's rich. That's the same reason I would never buy a smart car.
Matt Joe says the new Kia Picantos have turbo, but I have a bigger engine. Wow, talk shit.
Humble brags.
One in the squad is clear in this one. I think so, too. Nana's Clam says the only person who fucked up is the cop without his lights on. I agree.
Yeah, I agree, too. Like, that guy should be fucked.
How about these two are just two giant fuck-ups? Well, no, the one guy's a giant fuck-up. He's in a gang task force.
No, he's literally giant.
He was gigantic. Yeah, he was a big fat
That
fuck.
vest was like a crop top.
Link to the Jake says, how the fuck does this happen? I guess he didn't want to get away from the mission that the task force was on.
But you can't have somebody communicate with the squad guy? Like, nobody?
Yeah, that... Again,
I feel like you need your bases covered a little
I don't
better.
blame the cop doing the pullover. I don't. Ricada Law with another $10. Oh, our buddy
man.
Nick just keeping us in business
Well, he must
single-handedly
really be fucking
today.
us good, huh? He's paying us for it.
Must really be hammering away like a champ. Must just be in there fucking rearranging guts and shit. $10 says undercover gang operation, Kia car. What gang is this? Like second-year nursing student gang? I bet you a lot of meth head gangs.
Oh. Drive Kias?
Yeah. I bet you a lot of meth head gangs drive
I bet
Kias.
you they don't.
I bet you they do.
I bet they drive old rusted-out neons.
No. I bet you would see some Kias in
What
college students selling weed and meth.
I bet they
think you'd
drive
see some
Eclipses.
Let's do our research. We'll figure it out. Kyle says Ricada Law is not as funny as he thinks. Oh, shit. Shots fired. It's getting real, guys.
I'm sure he's going to come back with something good.
I'm remarkably uncomfortable, I have to say. That this is getting aggressive.
Because of the huge dick, right?
It's all that dick. Jesus Christ. Mr. Me says definitely neons. Oh,
See? Thank you.
we'll see.
I appreciate that.
All right, we got to throw a couple of thank yous out here. Let's say thank you to No Pen 15 Fathead with $15 says love you guys. Well, you know what? Thank you.
Thank you.
You ain't so bad yourself,
He's pretty cool.
sir. 195 away from doing overtime tonight. Thank you very much. We'll do an extra 30 if that 195 comes to fruition. Right at the halfway point, under the 200 mark. Thank you guys very much. Crunchy
Flew by.
Cynicism says, I work with cars. Now it's Kias because they think you won't expect it.
She's saying that she works with cars now, and maybe like gang members do the Kias because nobody would expect a gang member to drive a Kia.
Oh, it is. You know what? It is sneaky.
If you want to go with the wouldn't predict it thing, wouldn't it be like a Prius or something like that? Something really gay and gay 40.
I wish I knew enough about drug culture and drug
I don't
dealers
know.
to be able to say
If
what
you
kind of
don't-
cars they should drive. You know, I feel like you're kind of pigeonholing drug dealers, too. I feel like you're
Am I?
saying they have to drive a certain type of car. How about they get to make up their minds just like anybody else in this country? Drug dealers are people, too, Pop, goddammit.
Well, the worst part is I think most drug dealers are actually retarded and drive like a very stereotypical vehicle like your Tahoe, but
Thanks.
it's either an all blacked out Tahoe or it's the like the old ass Buicks with like a special rim.
I'll tell you, that Tahoe has gotten me pulled over and profiled
Yeah.
for being a drug dealer. It was not
I
cool.
think that's why you bought it.
The guy was awkwardly asking me, when's the last drink you had? I'm like, last Tuesday?
Literally.
He was like, I smell a little alcohol in here. I'm like, I was literally just in the sauna at the gym. Are you trying to hurt my feelings? Like I smell like booze?
He followed you out of the gym parking lot.
Yes. He's like, I'm going to fight. He was looking for a reason to search my vehicle.
Yes.
And I'm like, if you want to test me, that's fine. I don't know. Gino Bisconti with $25 says, fuck this Nick guy trying to jump the swinging pecking order. See, we fuck so many people.
Fucking love that Gino's here.
We fuck Gino. We're fucking Nick. We're fucking Chrissy. We're
I'm
fucking all
certainly
these people.
fucking Kiki.
They're,
so
yeah,
I got Kiki.
look,
all day.
Gino's in the chat. I'm going to stay respectful. This is
I'm
like
not.
this is like a paisan thing.
I
I'm
had to
going to
kiss
stay
her
respectful. But that is
Soft lips.
if I Gino, if I may say this in a respectful paisan type of manner, nice piece of ass you got there, buddy.
Should be illegal. Y'all should be in jail, really.
That's what we text each other that all the time.
Do you really?
We should be in jail. I said that to Nick this weekend. I stole Gino's. I steal all of Gino's shit. I say we should be in jail.
Do you know what a faggot I am?
Yes.
Gino called me, I think, late at night on my birthday and left me a voicemail, but in the morning I woke up so groggy that I forgot to listen to it.
Should we listen to it on the air?
I don't know. I don't think I should because it's probably like special to me and I don't want them to have it.
Oh.
But I have a voicemail waiting from Gino Bisconti and I
Fuck.
didn't listen to it yet.
Gino says, right back at you, pal. Driving back up from Christmas with the Kiki family. Your girl is passed out, April.
Oh.
Shouldn't be drinking so much.
You give her a smooch for me?
Give her a big lick from the bottom of the jawline up to the temple.
Really should.
That's what you do. Hulkamasha baby. Douchey Nazi says 2 Ginos just stole my truck. Ricada Law. Oh, now the Bulls are fighting. Oh my God.
The
what
Bulls.
The Bulls
One
are
of them
fighting.
is blacker than the other one. I will say.
Oh, I had to steal my Gino laugh on that one too. Oh, that is good.
One of them's a little blacker than the other.
Oh no, not the Pollock. That's for
No.
sure. The old the Guinea. Because you see, the Moors did so much fucking. Ricada Law says, Gino, Italians have no pecking order, but your pepperoni back. Put your pepperoni back in your gaucho pants. It's not weird. That's
Gino just responds with a kiss.
that was racist.
That was mean. Mean-spirited.
Remarkably racist. I think things are getting out of hand. I think everybody's got to calm down just a little bit.
You know what I think that
Take about
sounded
5
like?
or 10% offer.
Sound like jealousy to me.
Did sound like a little bit of jealousy. They're fighting amongst themselves.
They're fighting over us.
You never see
That's
the
my favorite part.
You never see the girls fight over me.
No, they just fight over me.
They kind of just go, you can have him if you want to. I mean, he's really just a placeholder. He's like a 0.
The ladies love me. What can I say?
They look at me and they
I don't
go,
know why.
They go, really, how long does that hair have left? It's like an island.
You should just shave it again.
Or just
Terrifying.
grow it out so long that I can hide it. I don't know. Gino will always be on top in the swinging pegging order, says Eric W. Hey, wait a minute. He said pegging and not pecking. He's trying to sneak a spitball past the batter on that one.
Technicalities.
Geriatric Biden Knob Slobber. Great name. I'll always read his comments. Aaron, as always, was right. Where were this morning? New Boot Goofing. Did you like what I just did? Aaron always reads shit that says he's right. Hey, wait a minute.
Don't we all want to go to imright.com sometimes?
Love it. Tyler says, Kias suck. These something's always wrong. They're built cheap. You could write that better. Gino says, this was kids. The kids was.
The kiss.
Oh, he meant kiss. The kiss was for April. Nick nailed that line. Ha ha ha.
I do need to pick up Gino and Kiki from the airport one more time just so I can get 3 greasy kisses on my cheek.
You know what the difference is between Gino and Nick?
I don't want to start listing.
2 of the Ginos could change a light bulb.
Oh.
See what I did there?
Mean.
Pierogi versus pepperoni. Who wins, says Kate Hikes. Get the fuck out of here with your pierogies.
I don't like pepperoni, though.
I only like pepperonis on one thing.
Dicks.
My nipples.
No, wait.
Big old pepperoni nerps. I just
Jesus
like them.
Christ,
I
man.
like them like an old gravy stain, you know?
You
Just
did
like,
show everyone in the hot tub.
yeah. You know what?
It's
I got a
disgusting.
comment on the hot tub stream. Someone says, now I know why April calls them her little pinks when they saw my nipples.
Remarkably pink.
I
You have
guess-
the pinkest nipples I've ever seen.
I don't even really know if that's not really an
like
insult.
there's a scale
or,
of nipple pinkness, and yours are like bright.
It's not derogatory. It's not positive. It's not negative. It's just
It's like
got pink.
Pepto nips.
I got Pepto nips. What do you want from me? You suck my nips and you don't have diarrhea anymore. So if you're shitting water, lick my nipples.
Lactose-free nip milk.
You know what's the most disgusting commercial on earth? Is the one where the guy coworker and the female coworker are like having a nice flirty moment, and then she realizes that he's got the shits, so she starts doing a "don't shit your pants" dance.
Can we find it?
Yeah.
It is really funny.
It is so fucked up because it's like it's this potentially sexy moment between 2 coworkers who, you know, maybe they should date. Maybe that's not okay at the workplace.
This actually bothered you in the hotel this weekend. It came on the TV,
Yeah.
and he's like, do you know how fucking embarrassing that would be?
Pepto work commercial. That's not it. Come on.
Oh,
guys.
these are-
This one
that
right here.
one.
Okay. So this one's called Lunch Break. Okay, lunch break. That makes sense. This.
It's nothing.
Oh, I know. No. We're not doing the 15-second version.
No, you gotta have the whole thing.
Lunch break.
I don't want no half-assed clips here.
It was longer than 15 seconds.
That's what I always think to myself.
Oh, get it? I can't fuck. All right, fine. Fuck it.
It's nothing.
Sounds like something.
What the fuck?
When you have nausea, heartburn, indigestion, systemic diarrhea.
Why is diarrhea swoop and tap? Why isn't Okay. So heartburn, whatever, indigestion, they're all holding their parts. Why isn't diarrhea like this? And you're just squatting
Get
over.
that thing away from me.
Shitting your pants.
Get it out of here.
But diarrhea has to be... That's not diarrhea. Diarrhea
you should do it a
should
few
be
more
like,
times. It's not gay
diarrhea
enough.
should be holding on to the table.
Can you just chill?
And just, it's straining. Fuck. Oh, lava, asshole, fire. Okay, I have to look at the hand gestures again because this commercial's bullshit on so many levels. How much shit?
She's not that cute. Look at
Yeah,
her
but
again.
neither is he. Like, they could fuck each other and it would make sense.
Okay.
If that was your workplace and those two hooked up, you'd be like, yeah, I mean, they're both mid. Makes
That's
sense.
what most people say about us,
Right.
unfortunately.
Yeah, they're both mid. They
mid.
should be fucking each other. It totally works.
They deserve each other.
Yeah.
Gross.
It's nothing.
Sounds like something.
See, now, who would be that flirty at work? What coworker would be like, oh, shitting your pants on a regular basis? Hey, you silly little scamp, here's some pills.
She'd actually been waiting for this moment with him for like weeks because she knows that he has problems on taco days.
Yeah, he has IBS. He's always in the bathroom for 30 minutes after lunch break. And she's like, I've been waiting to spring this Pepto-Bismol on him.
She keeps it in her pocket for him.
Well, she had to rehearse the song, so that took a few weeks at
She had
least.
backup dancers.
Yeah, where the fuck are these other coworkers coming from? Like, oh, is it time for the Jerry shits his pants routine?
She actually let these people know, waiting for the right moment.
Yeah. Hey, I just want to let you know, Jerry from Clerical has IBS and he gets diarrhea on the reg. So be ready any lunch period.
She just wanted to save his life. She wanted to be his hero.
Did you have to make an asshole out of him, literally, though?
Aww.
Well, he keeps...
What is he eating?
He's improperly reheating his dry pasta and meatballs.
What is that slop? It looks like dry egg noodles with gray meatballs.
They give you egg noodles with ketchup. Sorry. So she's about to enjoy this delicious sandwich, and she hears his guts adjust. And she's just like, ooh, shits. Well, I have
He's just from all the anal he had last night.
Yeah, she's like, oh, I thought he was into me. Turns out he's just getting his butthole realigned.
Does Pepto fix anal fissures? I don't know.
Now, is
Let
that
it soothe me.
right? Are you asking to know, or is that rhetorical?
I'm just asking
Okay.
for a friend.
All right, let's see. Just step by step, this commercial's fantastic. Okay, first of all, if that happens at work when you're sitting next to the cute chick, you don't play it off. First of all, who hears that from someone's stomach and jumps right to, oh, shits, right? You got the shits. It could just be he hasn't eaten anything all day and he's hungry.
What if he hasn't taken a first bite and he's starving?
Yeah.
Lay off me, I'm starving.
Yeah, he should have played it off. You hear the rumble. He's like, I've lost 10 pounds lately, too.
Yeah.
It's going
like,
pretty
what
well.
would you tell me? Okay, I clearly work with you. I sit next to you all the time.
Yeah.
Your stomach does indeed make sounds on occasion.
Once in a while.
Isn't your whole thing, oh, I'm fucking hungry?
Yeah. It's not like, oh, man, I'm going to shit my pants.
Aaron might be about to shit his pants.
Oh, man, I'm going to let loose.
But to save like our sex life, he's going to be like,
Oh.
I'm so hungry.
Get ready for old gravy leg. Oh, no. It's not what you do. You don't hear a coworker's. When you hear a coworker's tummy rumble, you know what the adequate response is? Mind your own fucking business.
I pretend I didn't hear that because you know what's next?
What is she carrying Pepto in her tits? She's just like, oh.
I told you she's got a thing for Greg here, and
Yeah.
she's like, look, you're right with the IBS thing. She's like, she's seen it before, and I'm like, I'm gonna fix this guy.
She wants to help him.
Oh no, she's doing the white girl thing. I can fix him.
Yeah, I can fix his
Pepto Bismol.
I can fix his eroding bowels. And then it would be funny. She does the diarrhea dance, and he goes, no, literally, I just haven't eaten all day. I don't know. I mean, thank you guys for the dance and
Wow.
the choreography, but I don't have the shits.
Even
Now he's
more-
got to put out this
Wait.
rumor at work. There's these rumor fires all over the place that Greg's shitting his pants. And there's like, oh, that's where the doo-doo splatter on the wall came from. He's like, no, it wasn't me. She's a lying whore.
Even more embarrassing, yeah.
Yes.
What kind of a vagina workplace does he work at, by the way, that it's pink everywhere?
The Pepto factory, I guess. That is a good place to have the shits. It's kind of like having a heart attack as a nurse. You know, you're already in the
Oh
hospital.
my God. If you have IBS or Crohn's disease, you should only work at the Pepto factory.
Yeah, exactly, because you're never far from
fix
help.
it.
Yeah.
It's nothing.
Sounds like something.
It sounds like you're shitting your pants, Greg.
This so embarrassing. If any of my friends ever heard my stomach do that, I pray they pretend it didn't happen.
If a woman I had any kind of crush on heard my tummy rumble and then offered me Pepto, I'd karate chop that cunt in the throat. I swear to God.
Take notes, ladies.
Don't
I know
roll
you're
on
out
this
there.
bitch. Chopper, right? You see how fast that hand was? You wouldn't see it coming.
But then he shits his pants.
And then from all the exertion, I then shit all over the floor.
He was saving every last ounce of energy he had to clench that butthole.
Oh, she was right.
When you have nausea, heartburn, indigestion, systemic diarrhea.
Pepto-Bismol.
I hate her face.
I do. And nobody should be singing diarrhea with a smile on their face.
No. Watch her face one more time and pause it partially through.
Right.
She's the gayest fucking face ever.
Diarrhea? Why do you, don't move your hips.
And why are you including a black man? They would never sing this.
Right. Yo, he got duty draws? I ain't fucking singing that shit. No. Yo, that motherfucker gonna poopy in his pants. I ain't singing that motherfucker. You gotta be out your goddamn mind, white bitch. I ain't singing about no white devil with shit in his drawers. Man, shit. Is that why there's duty all over the walls? You motherfucker.
Where's he at? I'm trying to picture like the black men in my life. Like they would be sprinting out of
You
that
have black
room.
men in your life?
Okay, I did
Thank
at one
God.
point.
I mean, that's still not okay, but I can recover.
They used to be remarkably close to you.
Oh, yeah, that guy. He's
Yeah.
old, though. It's fine.
When you have nausea, heartburn, indigestion.
Look at her face. What a stupid
She's
cunt.
so happy to help him with his diarrhea, but they don't realize that if a guy's got the shits and you're singing with 3 other people in the lunchroom out loud, that's embarrassing.
It is. And if you want to get in them draws, you know, like later if she wants that dick, you can't be embarrassing him.
Well, you also, do you really want that dick if it, you know?
Oh, it's got duty stains on
Yeah,
it.
if she goes unload on my tits and you don't know what it is. I mean, that's not.
You just hot Carls all over your
It just
chest.
shits all over her tits. It's like, that's not.
Oh, it's like,
oh, what a hilarious misunderstanding.
what fucking movie is that? Is that movie 43 where Chris Pratt shits all over Anna Faris?
Pepto-Bismol
mess.
coats and soothes for fast relief when you need it most.
No. If anyone ever just straight up
How about-
pulled out Pepto for me, I'm so embarrassed.
How about if you have a digestive problem at work?
You eat
stay,
alone.
You stay home.
How about you just eat alone?
I
Like
don't.
the loser you are.
Yeah,
I'm
like
sorry.
wait until your fucking butt calms down. For God's sake.
Don't be in the workplace. It's a hazard.
That's a crime dummy. I'm just looking through some of the people here. This bitch had them on the ready, says Kyle.
Yeah.
Right. Like, what kind of person is just like, oh, I've got Pepto? You know what that means? She regularly has the shits. And she's looking for a partner who also regularly has the shits so they can be like simpatico.
Oh, they can talk about it. They can be on like different floors of the house while they're shitting themselves.
Oh, it's not okay.
That's the worst. You don't want to do that. No. Somebody has to keep up the sexiness in the home.
Hot
right?
Not Top Gun says people actually watched movie 43. Yikes. There's nothing wrong with
Fuck
movie
yourself.
43.
I think it's wonderfully like cringe and funny.
Yeah, it's just a dumb fucking movie.
I loved it.
That's all.
But it's just shit.
My lost interest apparently sent something to, is it Kevin or Chad or, oh, that's old. That's from a while ago. This clip, he sent me an I'm retarded clip. I'm sorry. I thought he was sending, I was like, yeah, Bob and Kevin wouldn't be on the same thing.
Yeah, I thought they divorced a long time ago.
Mason in Portland says, tell us about the pineapple tattoo. We fuck other people all the time.
The pineapple tattoo on my ankle says so. It's upside down when my foot is behind my head.
Right. Like, I'm sorry, was this a thing that you were starting? Yes. I stick my dick in a lot of people, male and female, and she's grinding pussy and riding dicks.
I'm actually I found out that scissoring's real.
We don't leave the house without
know.
fucking the shit out of at least 3 other people. I mean, what?
I don't leave the house until I'm good and raw.
Now are you done staring at my cock, you fucking mo? Ugh.
Jeez.
All right, so what's this clip that My Lost Interest sent me? I'm retarded. Oh, no, it's
Right.
me. I'm retarded.
Right.
I'm retarded.
Right.
I'm retarded. That's fantastic.
It's so short and sweet.
That's getting a like from me.
How about, I'm going to out Aaron real quick here. How about the fact that you don't subscribe to My Lost Interest?
Oh, shit. Was I not subscribed?
Look at that.
Oops, 447.
Ooh.
There you go.
bad friend.
I'm a terrible
Look at
person.
your face at the end of that clip.
I'm retarded. What can I do?
Just a couple extra chromosomes.
Exactly. So yes, hit like, hit subscribe. Thank you very much for all of your kindness and niceness. I have to take a shit now, says Dan Snot. Yeah, that's my fault. I played that commercial and then we discussed it. And now everybody has to take a shit. I always do that with my shows.
Do you men just talk about shitting and you just manifest that shit literally?
This is Diarrhea Manifest.
It's disgusting.
My lost interest, thanking you for getting that subscription.
Yes, you're welcome.
Boys and girls, 175 away from making a successful return tonight. And about 40 minutes before, we haven't brought this out in a long time. I don't want to bring out the plate.
Ugh.
It has basically been retired on this show. It hasn't even been a part of the program.
I want to burn it.
In forever. So throw us a couple of bucks. Let's knock out that 175 and have a successful comeback to the show this evening. Thank you very, very much. I wanted to talk about this Dixie Chick story just very briefly and then get to some other more interesting stuff. Laura Lynch, a founding member of the Dixie Chicks, died from a fatal car crash in El Paso, Texas. She was 65. I didn't know. Like, is she one of those people who, like, one of those early members of Metallica where they were, like, never part of the group? But, like, they were in it when they were playing the bars and coming up.
Well, okay, there was 3 of them originally. There was a short-haired lead singer. There was a
Natalie
blonde chick
Maines.
with the violin. And then there was a dark-haired lady.
I know Natalie Maines. That's all I know.
And I thought we couldn't call them the Dixie Chicks anymore.
They're the Chicks.
I hate that so much.
You don't like that?
It's so fucking gay.
Well, you can't be Dixie because what? That means slavery if you say Dixie?
Slavery. It didn't happen, guys. I wish we could just do fucking, what is that called? Revisionist history or whatever. Just, it didn't happen.
Right, yeah, there's never been slavery. What are you talking about?
I actually don't know what slavery is.
Slavery never happened. But yes, 175 away. Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo links are in the chat if you'd like to contribute to the program. That's how you do it. Let's make a whole bunch of money tonight on our big comeback from our nice little Christmas break. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
So yeah, she 2-lane road.
Ugh.
Driving her 2016 Ford F-150. She must not be getting residuals.
I guess not.
On a two-way highway. And attempted to pass another vehicle. I think you can see where this is going. Smashed into an oncoming vehicle in a head-on collision. Ooh, that's a rough way to go.
How do you miss a vehicle coming at you?
Have you ever turned out your wife because you're swinging? No. Have you ever...
Christ.
Have you ever turned out of a spot and you looked and you swear to God you saw no cars? And then you turn and one's just right up your ass. You're like, I missed him. I just completely missed him.
Yeah, I have. But, like, you can get back into where you were.
Well, but when you're trying to pass someone on a 2-lane road.
I know. It's tough. But I'm so cautious when I do that. You know, like, I'm so cautious when I decide I'm going to pass somebody that I will wait it out until I know for damn sure there's nobody coming for a long ways. So I don't know how you do this. Like, it seems like such an unnecessary death.
Nana's claim says that's not what swinging is. I was kidding.
Ah.
Can I tell a goddamn joke so I can feed into the internet a little bit?
It's just a joke.
Kate Hike says she can't be a sexual assault of Kevin Spacey because reasons. So what did she have on the Clintons?
Oh, somebody had this girl killed on a 2-lane road in her F-150.
One of the founding members of the Dixie Chicks. They had to get her. She was too much of a force.
I wanted to know which one she was because they were all very pretty, except for the short-haired one. I didn't think she was very pretty.
Aristocrat King Yeti says, have you ever pulled out of April and backed it up and dumped it on Nikki Rackets? I don't like a crowd, you know? I don't like spectators, so no.
No, if he was going to pull it out on, what did he call him, Nikki Rackets?
Yes.
You're just pulling out of Nikki Rackets and
just
dumping it on him.
Right out of his asshole and right on his back.
What a hot image that is. Can we reenact that this weekend?
No, that troubles me deeply. It really
I
deep
don't
in
like
his
it.
keister.
I don't like it.
Hey, April, how does a homosexual fake an orgasm?
I don't know.
Throws a quart of hot yogurt on your back. Hey-oh. Hey. You know where that joke comes from? The movie Philadelphia, when all the super homophobic lawyers were in the sauna telling gay jokes.
Is that where that's from? That's one of the top most depressing movies of all time, by the way.
It's a real kick in the dick.
I don't like it.
Kane J says she was part of the band 5 years before they became famous. Oh, that's who Natalie Maines replaced.
No fucking way.
Yep.
I thought there was always her. Okay.
No, she came in there later. All right, as I said, 175 away. Everybody throw in a little. We'll hammer this thing out, and we won't bring that stupid plate into it after Christmas. The Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce backlash is officially here. You knew this was going to happen if the Chiefs ever struggled. Is that they're
going to blame her.
All the Chiefs fans were going to blame Taylor Swift. This happened to the Cowboys when Tony Romo was dating Jessica Simpson.
Hot.
They all blamed Jessica Simpson for all of the Cowboys' struggles, forgetting for a moment that it was because they had Tony Romo.
Has anyone ever blamed Ciara? I don't know how the fuck you say your name, for Russell Wilson not doing well?
No, because I think he had enough success when she was there.
Okay.
And this year he's not doing too bad, I don't think. But they are officially calling Taylor Swift now Yoko Ono, as the Chiefs are, I think, like 8-6. They're really struggling. I think they've lost like 3 in a row.
The Raiders just kicked the shit out of them.
The Raiders kicked the shit out of them.
Not okay.
And, yeah, they're starting to get after her now. 3 months after Travis Kelce's romance with Taylor Swift took the world by storm, the backlash has started to proliferate. Kelce has been mired in a rough stretch as the Chiefs have lost 5 of their last 8 games, and the hot takes are starting to be directed at Swift herself.
You can't do that to somebody who's not physically on the field.
Right. Kelce is not the Kelce he's been for the last 20 years of his career, said Craig Carton on his Fox Sports show. He's 34 years old, and he's been getting hit in the head for the last, 30 years of his life?
God, if you're Taylor Swift, you almost want to back out of that one, don't you?
Look, you're going to lose a little something when you're 34 years old and you're like 6'5", 250 pounds. Yeah, that shit's going to catch up with you.
What if he starts sucking dick at football? You want me to plug you in?
What if he starts sucking dick just
here
in general?
Can I
can do
you?
this.
I don't believe you.
There we go. Oh, there's my
this
thumb.
It's fucking embarrassing.
Pheasants. Come on, you dick. Can you believe people give money to this? I mean, not tonight, but can you believe?
I mean, you totally should.
People give money to this shit. Hold on, I can plug it in.
If you don't hurry the fuck
there we
up,
go.
dude.
Wait, April, plug it in. I'll answer the phone.
Let go.
All right, let's go to the phones in just a second. As soon as my headphones get plugged in, we'll go to the phone. There we go. Hello, caller. You're on the air.
Now I'm gonna have to be careful because I'm going to applaud for your much smarter half, April, because yes, smart people have been blaming Ciara since day one.
Ooh,
they have.
Really?
They literally Russell Wilson went literally from, by the way, Gina Visconti, first time, long time.
Yeah, sure.
Just another swinging dick in the Imhold stable.
Of course. Oh, shit. I love that.
Literally, he left his white devil wife. He fucking started dating this chick. Everyone says he lost his fucking heart, and he just wants to be the next Beyonce and Jay-Z, and he literally just sucked it up in Seattle so bad, they fucking traded him. Seattle did just as well nearly with Geno Smith. So if I may just say, yeah, April was right. April was ahead of the curve.
I love it. I love to hear it, especially from one Geno Visconti.
Maybe I just never paid attention to Seattle, but I don't remember anyone blaming Ciara for any of his struggles.
That dumb bitch.
Smart people did.
Oh, smart.
It's when he changed. It's when he lost his way. Look at his stats. He literally, he did the roll up your sleeves special with her when they were rolling out the vaccine. All the players are like, this guy is a piece of shit.
All right, well, you know what? In the words of Garth Brooks, I guess I was wrong. I just don't belong. But then I've been there before.
Wow.
Mind your own biscuits and life will be gravy. Gino out.
All right, bye.
I miss him so much. I didn't think I did until he sang that.
J-Dub Productions asking me if I'm a fan of Jack Dempsey. Not really.
He did the Biscuits thing.
He does like the song Biscuits. That old Mo.
I'm going to get off here and cry when we're done.
J-Dub says, found this old VHS of Mike Tyson discussing historical boxing. He is an eloquent scholar in that regard. Mike Tyson knows everything there is to know about old school boxing. He's fucking crazy with it. Crunchy Cynicism says, boo fucking who? Some of us are about to win fantasy, but clearly this guy is not.
Ooh.
Says, oh, shit. Shots fired. Gino's not going to do well in fantasy football. I didn't play fantasy football for the first time in forever this year, and I have to say, I enjoyed it thoroughly.
I did too. It kind of brings too much stress almost to everything.
A little bit. Crunchy Cynicism with $10. Links don't work in PayPal, unfortunately. But thank you for the $10. We appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
165 away from doing overtime tonight and having a successful comeback here on the show. You guys are so cute. Thank you very much.
Yes, and I haven't forgotten about you. You know what? The whole fucking holiday season's over. I can finally get back to real life. Everything is going to get squared away ASAP. Don't you worry, bro.
I have a lot of shit that I need to get back to. One, doing shows regularly after the holiday season here. And two, I want to fight in February, so I got to start being in the ring every day and getting to work. And then this one's got to shape me basically from here on down. I got to put myself in her hands. I got you,
baby bird.
Yeah. I got to put myself in her hands and have her sculpt me.
We're going to get you some Saquon Barkley thighs.
That's what I'm looking for.
You can strangle people with them.
Yeah. We're going to kill motherfuckers with my nanotech thighs.
You're going to get some tree trunks.
So they're blaming Taylor Swift for Travis Kelce being 34 years old and his team not being great, as if every team has lived and died by how its 34-year-old tight end did.
That's the thing. I don't think you can blame anything on one singular player unless maybe you can make an argument for a quarterback, right?
I mean, maybe if he's distracted, sure. I mean, what we see with the Vikings, that without their quarterback, they're dog shit.
They're falling apart.
I do think some of the distractions are a factor, one player said.
Colin.
Mr. Colin.
Colin said.
I thought we talked about that during the Pepto commercial. In those last 8 games, Kelce recorded just 42 receptions for 443 receiving yards and 1 touchdown. A far cry from his usual Hall of Fame-esque production. Okay, let's go and see if previously he'd gone on droughts like that before. And if he hasn't, then we can talk about it. If he has, then it's just one of those things that happens in football.
Right.
Look, I would love to blame Taylor Swift for just about anything. Genocide, slavery,
the
Holocaust,
Palestine, Hamas war shit.
All the Hamas, Israel stuff. I'd love to blame her for it, but I only want to blame her for shit she's responsible for.
Kanye's outbursts. Well, technically, hasn't he been involved with her in an outburst? Maybe that's where this all started.
Maybe she broke him.
Oh, my God.
Who knows? My Lost Interest says, picturing Aaron working out with a shake weight dumbbell held up to his face.
Get it? You're gay. All the dicks.
Just right there.
At least you have a good stable of dicks, right? Respected dicks.
Do I? They're all goofy looking.
Are they?
They're all goofy looking.
They'll look at you weird.
They've all got big personalities, but they're all goofy looking bastards. I mean, every one of them. I'm not saying I'm a matinee idol. I'm just saying goofy looking motherfuckers all over the place.
Rude. It's rude of you to say.
That you didn't say I was wrong. It's not about the looks. It's about the
rude.
charisma.
How do you use it?
Right, exactly. Big Chris with $10 says, quick Gino call. Thank God. Love Gino and Kiki. Who doesn't?
Of course.
If you don't like Gino and Kiki, you got fucking mental problems.
Thank
That's what
you.
I say. 160 away from a successful comeback tonight. The Streamlabs, PayPal, and Venmo links are right there in the chat and pinned to the top of the page. Run off a rally, and we'll go till 9:30 tonight. Now, they're making comparisons to Yoko Ono. They're also criticizing him for the Pfizer stuff, which, okay, that is gay.
That's gay.
The Pfizer stuff he did is totally gay. But again, I don't think it's why the Chiefs are losing.
Unless it's the Pfizer stuff that's causing him to lose.
Oh, shit. Nana's Clam says, I feel bad for her buying the stupid house in South Kingston, Rhode Island. It has a shared access way to the beach and isn't near worth the money paid. Well, I'm glad you're looking out for Taylor Swift's
How do you know where she buys houses?
Reads TMZ, clearly.
Christ, I don't want to know.
Yeah, she knows where Taylor Swift is living.
Unless she lives next door to me and I can, hang out with her, I don't care. Is that weird?
Yeah, I don't think she's moving into this neighborhood anytime soon.
Too many blacks.
What? Wait a minute.
Oh, yeah. Oh. We're up to 4 or 5 homes now.
Is that why your ring's missing?
It was stolen.
It was stolen.
It's pawned off by now.
April's been feeling very naked without her ring lately.
I have. My center stone fell out.
Fucking center stone fell out. What a piece of shit. Expensive
For the
ass.
holidays, too.
Expensive ass ring I bought, and they're like, oh, yeah, this happens sometimes with these, what are the pear?
It's the pear cut.
The pear cut. They're like, yeah, they just get caught sometimes. Like, fucking cool.
Literally the second time my center stone's
Yeah.
fallen out, and I've gotten lucky enough to find it both times.
Cheap shitbag swinger ring I
It's
bought.
so
her.
big, I can't miss it.
Gino Bisconti says, Ciara and the other chick were fucking the quarterback. You can't blame Taylor Swift for affecting a tight end. Right. Nobody's ever gone, oh, the tight end's out? Well, we're not a contender anymore.
I love a good tight end.
Who doesn't? Too bad you don't have one. It's all loose and mobile. My Lost Interest says, Gino, not too late to become a Cowboys fan. No, Gino's going to stay a Chargers fan because they finally got rid of Brandon Staley, so he's looking forward to what's next.
Oh, and I sent him an expensive-ass article of, what is it, Chargers? The pennant.
Yeah.
I paid a fucking metric ton of money to ship him a Christmas present.
Paid way more to ship it than you did
my
for the actual pennant.
God. You better like the Chargers for life.
Ricada Law says her ring fell off in your butthole. So now we're tattling. Is that it?
That would hurt, though. That would, like, rupture your colon.
It certainly would.
It has a point to it.
I would stay away from that kind of nonsense. I would make it a point not to let any
Owie.
rings in my asshole.
Don't do
because,
that.
God damn, is that rough. Krishan Rock and Blueface are back at it again. God, I love these two. This is like Croy Bierman and Kim Zolciak, but like black.
Black.
Just black and completely without any reservations of any kind of tact. Like Croy Bierman and Kim Zolciak, when the cops get there, he goes like, I'm just frustrated. You know, she's not, things aren't going well. And he's pouring out his guts to the cops. Krishan Rock and Blueface are the kind of people that even if the cops shut up, they just keep fighting.
And I feel like even Blueface and Krishan Rock probably have more money than those two.
Oh, yeah,
Which is kind of a problem, isn't it?
Those two have
Well, all he buys his kids is Slim Jims and hoes.
Right.
Slim Jims and hoes.
His house is full of Slim Jims and girls twerking in his living room.
You gay, bro?
And then when his 6-year-old goes and tries to eat Slim Jims, Blueface chastises him and calls him a homo.
What are you, gay?
Yeah, he's like,
There's
yo.
booty out there.
Hey, son, is you gay? No, I'm 6 and I want a fucking Slim Jim. That's like 50% of what my life revolves
Kids
around
love
right now.
Slim Jims.
Kids love Slim Jims.
I don't know why. It's
They
weird.
don't have taste buds yet.
Yeah. It's
But he's
pure
like-
grease.
Yeah, if your 6-year-old was coming out there like squirrel monkey humping a bunch of like twerking chicks in the living room and not eating Slim Jims, I'd be concerned. But no, in this case, fuck. Crunchy Cynicism with $2 says, I was like 6 years old and I won. Oblige me. No idea what that means.
What are you talking about?
No idea what you're talking about.
Thank you.
So let's go ahead and check this out. Blueface said, Krishan Rock says that Blueface punched her with their son in her hands. I like these two from the beginning of time that these two have been together. It's always been punching the shit out of each other on live streams and then going live the next day and showing everybody that they're totally cool. And now that they're separated, but they had a kid together, now there's been like 3 or 4 videos where they're either like there's one where Blueface had to like come pick up the kid at 4 a.m. and he didn't have a baby seat.
No
He's like
car
holding it in
seat.
the back seat. But like Krishan's mom is there and he's shitting on Krishan's mom.
Yeah, like she picked him up with the baby. It was very strange.
It's just fucking weird. So
or the one in the store where she's not supporting the poor baby's neck and this fucking
Right.
thing's completely broke neck over.
So in other words,
Over her?
neither of these two should be parents. But
No.
here's Krishan saying that Blueface punched her while she was holding the baby.
She got the baby. Look, this is how she got the baby. She in the front seat. She got the baby in the front seat.
Did you see that through the glare? The
I'm
baby is
pretending I
sitting
didn't.
in the passenger seat wrapped in a blanket.
It's like a transport Gordy.
I don't care how much money these two have. Can we strip them of children, please?
Yeah, I don't know why child services haven't been called yet.
Owen Benjamin would buy that baby.
Oh my God, he would.
Yes.
You don't have to have a late term abortion.
No, and you don't have to have, like, that baby being bought to work Bertaria for Owen Benjamin is better for that kid than being raised by Blueface and Krishan Rock.
He'll get a good meal.
Oh,
She got the baby in the front seat with no car seat. No.
hear that? Nobody doing nothing. So
That's your
good.
child. Take it.
It's not. It's his chow.
I don't get this shit.
Nothing. It's not even my child. This child looks zero like me.
Oh, he's not even acknowledged. Okay, so he hasn't even acknowledged that it's his.
He said it's not his chow.
He said it's not his chow. By the way, a song often sung by a certain demographic.
That ain't my chow.
Yeah.
There's nothing like me.
This is not an uncommon
Fuck you
refrain.
mean?
Put it this way. I'll put it in terms an artist can understand. This is a cover track of literally everyone he's ever known.
What if this isn't his kid?
Fingers fucking crossed if you're him.
I don't know. Well, for him, maybe. But they're still going to hang out. These two are still going to get around and be a little hitty, right?
I mean, they haven't been
They
together
can't
for
stay
a long
away from
time.
each other, though.
This bitch is outside of my house for no reason.
Oh, shit.
Shake. Leave. Exit left, exit right. Pick one. Look how she got her baby. Look.
Do you hear her?
Yeah, she literally has her baby lying sprawled out in a blanket on the front seat.
And she's...
If you stop at a yellow light and you have to stop quickly, that baby's rolling onto the floor like a bag of apples.
It's literally rolling around. It has no way of controlling itself.
Jesus
And
Christ, lady.
She's just in there, cool, get the fuck out of here, man.
It would be kind of funny to watch a bit if there was no physical consequence to watch
Let's
the
say a
baby
fake baby.
roll and tumble and donk hit the ground.
Oh, I'll buy that baby before it dies.
Look how she got her baby. Shake.
Don't shake. No
Shake.
shaking.
What are you doing at my house? All right, I'm telling you to leave.
Uh-oh.
Okay. All right.
Blood on my car.
What are you doing here?
Oh, is she high?
Well, okay.
Is she fucked up?
Are you
she seems
asking
fucked
that?
up.
Because you try to hit a bitch in
Look
the
how
mouth.
you got your
Back
son.
up,
You
back up.
tried to hit a bitch in the mouth. If it was you, I kind of get it.
Look how you got your baby. Baby looks nothing like me. Baby looks zero like me.
I mean, in fairness, it is black.
You can afford that expensive ass weave, but not a car seat. That's the type of shit that really chaps my ass. I'm sorry. Her fucking weave is past her ass cheeks, but she can't buy a car seat.
No, of course not.
Nobody gives a fuck. You're outside of my house. What are you doing here? What are you doing here? What are you doing here? What are you doing here?
You know why I'm here.
That baby looks nothing like me. Bye. Bye.
She's in sock feet too.
That baby looks nothing like me. That's Charles Barkley, baby.
Oh, man. Why do we have
Whoa.
to drag poor Charles out of this? Why does the round mound of rebound have to respond to all of this nonsense?
His ears picked that up somewhere, like on a
Yeah.
radar, and he's like, "Oh hell nah."
Yeah, he's like, oh, hell no. Blame it on Shaq. Leave Charles
Leave
Barkley.
Shaq alone.
Leave Charles Barkley
What the
alone.
fuck's wrong with Shaq?
He doesn't need that. He's in his 60s now. He doesn't need to be blamed.
Blame it on LeBron or something. I don't care.
Make it Steph Curry's
that guy.
baby.
That's Offset's baby. That's K Suave's baby. That's the from down the street baby. Come on.
Okay, I love him. I always like him more. I find him more entertaining because he's a piece of shit.
Can I get a Maury episode for these two? Do you know how entertaining
That would do big
be?
numbers.
Maybe that kid
Okay.
gets adopted.
Yeah.
Don't nobody know who baby that is.
Don't
and that's
know.
why. Like,
That's true. Don't nobody. You know why don't nobody? Because that's not a thing that exists.
So that's called a double negative. I don't think you should do that.
Negative.
Oh, negative.
Yeah.
Oh.
like what the fuck? Scientifically proven. That's not my child. Get
Is
out
it?
of here. Skedaddle.
Skedaddle.
I
Oh,
can't come
Them's fighting words.
around here no more. You gotta skedaddle, y'all. Skedaddle. That's
Who
not
is
my
this
baby.
guy?
That's Krishan. That's Krishan Jr. That's not my child. Get out of here. Skedaddle.
Skedaddle.
That's a kid. These two are talking about it like it's a fucking
I
teddy
know.
bear, a Cabbage Patch Kid. That's a child. Why? There is no justice in this world. Child Protective Services doesn't show up for you.
Helgi, thank you very much for becoming a baby boot. 155 away from doing overtime this evening. If you'd like to throw in, please do. We appreciate it. There's all the links in the chat, Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, etc., etc., etc. 155 away from tacking on another 30 minutes and about 15 minutes left to do it. Your weave would be better if you didn't buy car seats. That's true. You do get a better weave if you don't buy car seats.
So fucked up.
Yeah. MSO says, I got this. He thinks we're not going to knock out that 155 tonight. He thinks he's going to get himself a victory. He could be right. It's been a while since we've been here. Maybe we're a little rusty. MSO could be correct, and he could get himself a win. We shouldn't feel so entitled that we're just going to knock this thing out one night back. It's, for lack of a better word, a process. They actually did. You're asking about the Maury thing, about Maury doing the custody. He actually did it already.
No, he did not.
Don't give it away. Don't give it away. Don't give it away. Here we go. This is actually Maury Povich doing the DNA test results for Krishan Rock and what is it? Blueface's baby. Here you go.
It was a paternity that...
If you guys, by the way, if you guys don't knock out tonight's goal after I do this segment, then you're evil. This is actually Maury Povich doing the paternity test for Krishan Rock and Blueface.
Was a paternity that everyone at the Denver Zoo was waiting to find out with bated breath. So zookeepers turned to the king of paternity tests to help reveal the results.
Now, we want to thank the Denver Zoo for everything they do, but this is really important. When it comes to the orangutan, 4-month-old Siska, Barani, you are the father.
Oh, shit, Blueface.
I like how Blueface might put all those guys' names, like throw them under the bus, but it's his kid.
Right?
Isn't Offset going through enough right now?
Yeah.
He lost a buddy at a bowling alley and his wife left him.
No, they're back together now. I saw on TMZ.
No, they're not.
Oh, yeah. Him and Cardi B are stronger
Well, then I'm
than
back
ever.
to believing that it's all a work and it's for money.
What?
I would do anything for money. It's
How dare you?
no dignity.
How dare you? All right. 155 away from Pay Dirt this evening, or we take off at 9 o'clock. The Coastal Carolina coach story. I want to do this one. So this the football coach at Coastal Carolina University, I guess, had to delete some of his social media posts because he posed shirtless on a beach with some of the female students from, I think, the dance team.
Oh, no.
I don't maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think there's anything wrong with this.
I don't either.
Like if you're on a beach and you're shirtless, that's a normal state to be in on a beach.
That seems okay.
Yeah. Now, if you were, if he was sitting there and they were at church and he was posing shirtless with some of the cheerleaders in the dance team, then yeah, you would owe an explanation. But a beach, it's totally fine. Ambivalent Bastard with $20 says, I mean, for the balls alone. Thank you. I'm glad I'm being rewarded monetarily for playing that. Otherwise, I just feel like a racist. And $2 from Crunchy Cynicism says, is this really better than Angelina Jolie? No idea what you're talking about.
Who are you talking about, woman? You're fine. You're great. You're funny. But what are you talking about?
It's totally fine. 140 away from hitting it tonight. If you want to chip in, there's the Streamlabs PayPal and all the other links. 15 minutes away. We're not doing this.
No.
We're just going to see if we can hammer
I'm
it out.
almost ready to ban that on shows that I'm on.
We're almost, we're just going to get rid of it, and you guys are going to knock it out that away. Thank you. So here we go. The dance team was in their bikinis on the beach.
That's a hot picture.
The football coach was on the beach as well, and I don't know if this was for a bowl game or a conference title game, but whatever the case. They were all at the beach for some kind of school function. He posed with the mascot and the members of the dance team, which, by the way, Coastal Carolina dance team, not bad.
They're not bad. They're thicker than I would have imagined, though, but in a good way. They look shapely, at least.
Yeah, they're all right.
They're thick but shapely.
And the coach of the football team, that's a stocky, that's a stout fella.
Do you have a favorite? I used to do this. My brother used to have this Sports Illustrated swimsuit poster in his room with like 10 girls on it, and I used to go in there and pick my favorite.
I'm going to say the one right next to him on this side.
Okay, that was one of my top picks.
And
the
stomach on this one is all right, so I might go with her.
The stomach's good, but when you get to the thighs, she looks a bit dude-ish for me.
Oh, a little bit. I think this one's my favorite.
Yeah, mine too.
Look at those
all
legs.
Right, good taste.
Start at the ground and just go up and make an ass out of themselves. Fantastic. That's an old-timey one.
Occasionally, I feel
That's an old
too
time
young
one.
to be in these
That's
circles.
that's an old guy.
That one hurt me.
Coastal Carolina football team had second thoughts after sharing a pic of its head coach posing shirtless on the beach with a bunch of female students. See, I feel like when you delete the photo, that's actually worse than what anyone would think posting it.
It does seem guilty of something.
What did you do? You have a dance team. They took pictures.
And he looked way hotter than he belonged looking. He looked good.
Yeah.
That's a fun picture, in my opinion. I don't see anything wrong with it.
Yeah, I thought everybody looked good. And again, once you delete the photo, now it makes it look like you feel guilty about something. And now people are like, oh, was there something fucked up going on? Is this coach, stooping one of the dance team girls or what?
Did you sodomize 3 of them?
Again, if you just would have left it alone,
Yeah.
it's a beach picture.
It was a very nice, tasteful beach picture, too.
Sid Saraf says, does this get me to the front of the line? Just kidding. Welcome back. $100 from Sid
Jeez.
Saraf. Thank you, Sid. $40 away
you.
from a successful return tonight. There you go, guys. 40 away. Crunchy Cynicism with $2. Says Angelina Jolie has 3 adopted African children.
Oh, is that what she meant?
I guess.
Thank you.
What did you touch me for?
Oh, I was trying to put my foot under your leg, but you didn't.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, I didn't.
Now it just looks like I farted on you when I make that move.
It's warm.
That was stupid to delete that.
It was very stupid to delete it. I always imagine that if somebody has to delete something, they definitely did something wrong.
Right. Exactly.
There's nothing else to think about that. If you would have left it up, it's like, oh, that's a hot picture, and people are clearly projecting on you.
Precisely. The Beast of Busco becoming a member for his 5th month says, beta. Thank you, buddy.
Amazing.
MSO very upset as Sid Saraf gave that 100. He said, why, Sid, why? Yeah, so it looks like MSO is not going to win today, as we will do the half hour as we're inside of $50. We appreciate that. If you guys want to finish it off, go ahead, jump in, finish it off. I'm not going to be upset.
Finish it off. So when Sid asked if that got him to the head of the line, does that mean the stable
swinger.
of dudes?
Oh, the stable of dudes because we're swinging. Well, we have a rule when we swing.
We need a woman too.
There needs to be a woman too, so I don't feel left out. I have an ego, and if it's just April, I'm like, oh no, I just feel like shit. I just don't feel good.
Would you pass for his dog?
Jesus Christ.
Your face alone was worth it.
My lost interest with $4.99 says not for the goal. Put towards another cowboy hat for April. She looks fucking great in that cowboy hat.
Thank you, my lost interest. My parents got me the fucking sickest cowboy hat, and I couldn't take it off all weekend. It was for Christmas or my birthday. My birthday. Oh my God. It's changed my life. I think it's part of me now. I wish I could wear it on the show.
I got new boxing headgear. Guess whose hat looks cooler?
Yeah, I did get to lace your headgear up in front of my parents. It was
I like
really
that
hot.
I have lace-up headgear instead of the Velcro shit. I hate the Velcro shit.
The Velcro shit seems cheap.
BJ says, April with that hat during the stream equals she gives great Motorhead. I never complained once this weekend. Never complained
I actually keep
once.
the hat on, too.
I make her.
I actually have to wear that during sex now.
Kyle says Crunchy is high on perks. I don't get it, man. I don't get it.
I guess if you're going to be high on something.
Be high on perks.
So I've heard.
Yeah, are we ranking? Is that what
I don't know.
Is that what we're doing now? Fitness influencers booted from gym after disgusting workout video mocking a man. People calling it gross behavior. These workout chicks.
Was this Amaranth again?
These are some of the most detestable people on earth because they do the thing where they wear shit for attention and then they make the video that goes, why are people staring at me? And like the staring is like this. It's a guy walking by, realizes some bitch is wearing her, has her tits and ass out, and he goes like this. And then looks back.
Dude, I do that.
Right.
You know what I mean? I will look at her. It's always those leggings that have that seam right on your ass crack that like puckers it all into it. It like piles in your crack.
Right.
It makes your ass cheeks look bubbly and like huge.
Like if you're wearing a sweatshirt and sweatpants and guys are like, ugh, ugh, you can post a video. That's fine.
They're grunting a little extra.
Yeah. Oh God, by the way, guys, the fucking grunting.
The grunting can stop anytime.
Stop.
What are we, cavemen?
You know what? If that's what you're doing, if it's taking that, take about 10 pounds off.
Take about 10 to 15% off there, bud.
Take about 10 to 15% off her, bud. Yeah, when you got to go, drop it down. You're not ready for that weight yet. You're going to drop a nut, for God's sake.
They claim that it helps them lift. I don't know.
The exhale, now that is true. There is science to that.
Well, yeah, you make a sound when you punch.
The exhale assists the muscles. It does. But do that at your house. If you go to the gym, we don't need... Not necessary.
I mean, I technically, I focus on my breathing when I'm lifting too, but I don't make sounds with it.
Right.
You know what I do? I fucking tap my toe.
Is that
if
what
I'm
you do?
having an issue with anything, or it's like a new challenge for me, like a weight limit,
Okay.
I tap my toe usually.
Aristocrat King Yeti, Aaron doesn't grunt when he lifts, and you can tell. Dude, Aaron hasn't been lifting hardly. It's just been all bag work, sparring, cardio shit. It's not good.
We've actually been lifting a stable of dicks.
Oh,
He's
that's
lying.
true. All the dicks and hoes.
He's actually bench pressing all his new women.
I lift them all up. I just one after
Lowering
the
them
other.
onto your dick.
And we're just going to get fatter and fatter girls as time goes on. So I can just move up in weight.
No.
Eventually, I'll be bench pressing Lizzo.
Stop it. You'll be double teaming bananas together.
Gripping her like a bowling ball and just breaking world records with my lifts.
Off-putting.
BJ says Aaron concentrates on bag work. Gino's teabag work. Hey-o. There you go.
The visual is stunning.
Two fitness influencers who shared a video mocking a man working out in their gym have been kicked out. The women who go by the handles fit.burna, Ferda, and Fitmit Debs. Oh, Fitmit sounds like your vagina.
It's your vagina.
Yeah.
Get it? It's your prison wallet.
Yeah, were widely criticized after uploading a video titled Copying the Weird Man in the Corner of the Gym. One of the shittiest things you can do if you work out, by the way, is to mock somebody who's working out. Like, especially if they're there by themselves or if they're not in the greatest shape. Like, one of the shittiest things, and one thing that you should be allowed to, like, openly just beat people for in a gym is if they mock or make uncomfortable people who are trying to get in better shape.
Yeah, if you got, like, an overweight person who's trying to change their life and you're over in the corner chuckling at them,
yeah,
I personally want to chuck a dumbbell at your head.
And then, yeah, she does. She picks me up and throws them at me. Or at her. Whatever. Finish off that last 40 and my jokes will get better.
Aww.
In the clip, the pair mimicked the man's movements while falling over in hysterical laughter, a detail many argued was inappropriate and an act of bullying. Oh, yeah, but they're cute chicks in the gym so they can get away from it. Get away with it. Bullshit. I love it when beautiful women get their comeuppance. I like it when
I love it when we get our comeuppance too.
I like it when beautiful women who are bitches get, I can't say this without it sounding hot, their punishment, they're just desserts. How can I make this?
Yeah, it's all sounding remarkably sexy.
I'm trying to make it hostile.
Comeuppance is hot.
I'm trying to make it hostile.
Their lashings. Oh.
I'm trying to take my misogyny for a walk, and it's just sounding hot. I like it when women who are bitches at the gym get cum sprayed all over their tits. See, now that's not working either. That's...
I love it when the dumb mean bitches at the gym accidentally spill water down their white shirts. Always.
Oh, see, now I'm going in the wrong direction, I feel.
Yeah.
This isn't...
I love seeing the dumb, mean, hot bitches in the shower.
It's really going on.
I don't get it.
I meant to
What
get this
happened?
guy's back, and it's not going
Guy got
well.
her back instead.
With a quart of hot yogurt. In the clip, or now both Dern...
In the clit?
What? No,
What'd
in
you
the clip.
say?
In the clip.
Okay.
In the clip.
Clit.
Not in the clit. In
He
the
found
clip.
it, guys.
It's right there. No, I nuzzle it with my nose and give it a little nuzzle. Ugh.
You're a problem.
It's gay. In the clip, the pair mimicked the man's movements while falling over in hysterical laughter. Both Berna and Debs immediately went underground amid the backlash, making their Instagram and TikTok accounts private. Fuck you! At least have the fucking wherewithal and the guts to take the shit after you make fun of the guy.
I can't wait till you show these people these dumb cunts.
Oh, these stupid whores.
They're so
I don't
dumb.
want a big dipshit to...
You don't want a gay man to...
Yeah, I don't want a gay man to tell me what
mansplain it?
happened. No. I want to watch the original video. Where's that? Here we go.
Hell. It's in hell.
No, it's fine. Take your time. Oh, of course, a
Yay.
Citibank ad.
We all need city cards.
$40 away from being all done with tonight. We got about 35 minutes to do that. Thank you guys very much for your generosity, as we haven't done a show in a while. And it's nice to have you guys kicking in the way you have. Oh, and now an Abu Dhabi commercial.
Are
my
you
favorite
kidding
place
me?
in the world.
We're trying to watch a TikTok.
Dude, newspapers are having so much trouble. This is the New York Post. Newspapers are having so much trouble. It's just ad after ad. And they do the thing now where they don't let you have your ad blocker on or they won't show you their shit. Like, they're so desperate for cash that they're like, we have to kick out the people with ad blockers. Or we can't make enough revenue to stay alive.
This ad, by the way, not making me want to go to Abu Dhabi.
No,
it's just the most dumb things I've ever
These
seen.
two girls that were pointing and mocking a guy in their gym that was just trying to work out. They set up their whole tripod just pointing at him, laughing and copying his workout because it looked goofy.
Fellow gym patron by mimicking his unusual looking exercise. Writing the caption, copying the weird man in the corner of the gym. So you're just going, like, it's literally going out of your way to be cunts.
It's that, but I also kind of hate this guy for like calling these two out for being bullies, I guess, because it's just retarded. Don't you expect that from two people that look like this?
It is stupid, and it is what women who go to the gym but don't go to the gym do.
Yeah.
They want to be like, oh, yeah, we go to the gym. Like, there's a lot of people like, I go to the gym 6 times a week. I'm like, yeah, you don't do shit.
These two go to the gym so they can take mirror pics in their fits.
Yeah.
And say that they had weirdos looking at their ass.
Right.
They get to go out for drinks later and be like, oh my God, this guy's just looking at my ass and I'm squatting. I can't even believe it.
After receiving a wave of backlash, the pair of women have since deleted the video and reached out to Noah asking him to do the same. This guy? No, fuck that, dude. You keep that up. You keep that up there and you... Good. No, I'm glad
I'm reading some of that. God, they're just unbearable.
What did they say? They said, since we were facing each other, we found it amusing. It was never meant to mock or make fun of him. No, it literally was. You just said you were mocking his workout.
Quite literally all.
We followed his routine and laughed while doing it. Yeah, I'm sure if people are working out and then you start laughing at them, they feel mocked.
Can you imagine if I laughed at every chick in the gym who was trying to do like hip thrusts with a dumbbell on their pelvis?
Aw.
Have you seen that? It's goofy as hell, but I mean, there's a reason you do it.
Unfortunately, many misunderstood the video. Oh, see, it's our fault. We're too stupid to get the Andy Kaufman-esque elaborate shit they were doing.
This is Mrs. Misunderstood.
Yes. They took a left when the world went right down 15th Avenue. Played with fire and they played on ledges every circuit stage and county fair. They tried to file their points, sand their edges, and they just grew out their hair.
No, you know what?
What?
I'm sorry.
You should be.
I didn't mean to cause a problem.
I never meant to cause you any sorrow. All right. That's my second time I've done Purple Rain today. That doesn't work. You know, last time I did that, I was working part-time at the Five and Dime. My boss was Mr. McGee. He told me several times that he didn't like my kind because I was a bit too leisurely. It seems that I was busy doing something close to nothing, but different than the day before. That's when I saw her. Ooh, I saw her. She walked in through the outdoor. You know what she wore?
No.
A raspberry beret. The kind you find at a secondhand store. Yeah, a raspberry beret. And if it was warm, she wouldn't wear much more.
I will punish you later.
Ooh, I'm looking forward to it. Can I keep going?
Ugh, no.
Unfortunately, you used it before we could. Oh, God. And now your community is accusing us of racism. Ooh, that's fun.
Racism, so is a black.
I don't care. Just throw everything at them. Call them everything. Just put it, throw it all at them. Yes, I know I couldn't talk. Ugh. While many in the comments slammed the women for gaslighting.
Oh, God, this is nauseating.
Guys, do me a favor. Quit using the term gaslighting. You sound like a bitch. I'm being gaslit. Well, then hit them.
I have never used that word ever except to read it in an article.
Right. Like when people describe to me like, I'm being gaslit, and here's how. I'm like, no. They're fucking with you. Like, no, they're pulling bullshit. No, they're being gay. It's like they're not
They're fucking around.
Gaslighting just
Knock it
sounds
off.
like a word someone who wants to be a victim uses because it gives them like
Credibility.
yeah.
And, like level of like decorum about it. They have a word now.
Oh, I'm not being fucked with. I'm not being, manipulated or played. I'm being gaslit. Oh,
cool.
Well, then you are more important than someone who's just being dicked with. Oh, and then they post a bunch of comments from other people because who doesn't need to know what Z.Redshirt thinks?
That's always been my favorite thing about the internet is somebody will take like cat cunt 69.
Yeah.
Like,
well, in
they'll
fairness,
take what he says for the gospel.
Cat Cunt 69 usually has good takes. That was a bad example you used.
I'm sorry.
Matt Joe says, I bet Paul Reiser doesn't wipe down the machines. There's Paul Reiser. Douchey Nazi, does Paul Reiser have a TikTok? They all decide to come in with Paul Reiser at the same time.
Stop having TikToks.
Helgi with $5 says, I hope you guys had a good Christmas and birthdays. Did you play any fun board games or card games with family? And did you win or lose? We just played Suck and Blow with the Ricadas. That was about it.
Where was I?
Was
I drugged again?
I like leaning into this shit. I can't
got
help
Cosby'd.
it. $35 away from tonight. Thank you guys very much.
You're
Appreciate
such a
it.
shit.
Breaking balls. Is it gaslighting? Says the optic nerve. Is breaking balls gaslighting? No,
gaslighting isn't a thing, right?
Gaslighting is you're being fucked with or someone's pulling bullshit. That's what we've always called it.
Can't we just stick with that? It's
right.
been working.
No, we needed a victim name so people could win an argument. If you say you're being gaslit.
There's other words like that too that bother me.
Like what?
I'm trying to think.
Okay.
Like I've got put on the spot now. It's like they all
put yourself on
scattered.
the spot.
You know what I mean? They're like on a shelf and I can see them when I'm going into it, and then you put me on the spot and they ran.
BJ says doves are crying right now. Hey, look what that guy did. Prince is overrated as fuck, says Kyle. Oh my God. Whoa, I didn't know you were even allowed to say that.
It's anti-American, really.
Oh my God. I'm from Minnesota. You're not supposed to be saying things like that. My Lost Interest says, I already have 45 views on the I'm retarded clip on my channel. Suggest Aaron doesn't look at the comments. Oh, I'm sure everybody.
Don't go there.
I'm sure everyone is being very kind and they think I'm just the best. And
you don't have to do this to yourself.
Right. Yeah. I'm retarded. There you go.
Right.
I'm retarded. 47. And out of shape and balding and not hitting the goal. And, debt account. That's not very nice.
See, I take what debt account 006599er has to say for
guys pissing me off.
My sermons.
Guys, make him wrong about one thing. We're $35 away. Knock it out before the bottom of the hour here. Links are in the chat. Crunchy Cynicism with $2 says, should I call? I mean, that's not really necessary.
No, I'm not really a fan of the calls unless it's Gino Bisconti or Kiki. I'll take Kiki.
There are a few people who do not like Prince.
I don't get that very much.
Wow.
I guess
Prince's house is very disappointing, says Cocktiff. Well, I mean,
okay, if anyone would know, Cocktiff.
Yeah, Cocktiff. I didn't know you were such a fucking connoisseur of decoration and feng shui and whatnot. Soviet Skunk says they had nothing but nice things to say about your hairline. I don't know who you're talking about.
They had nothing. Is that what
they had
saying?
nothing to say but nice things about
I don't
your
see any
hairline.
other comments.
Yeah, my Lost Interest. That's the only comment I see.
Refresh. Right.
I'm retarded. Yeah.
Are you deleting comments?
I'm retarded. Don't delete comments.
Yeah, I don't see anything.
If there's only one.
I'm retarded.
I mean, Jesus. Prince. Oh, no. Optic Nerve said Price. He didn't say Prince. He said Price had slamming beats, though. He certainly did. Prince was okay, too.
Price.
Jake in the Hudson says, I play better guitar than Prince. Really? Well, congratulations on your astute ability.
Do you have a favorite Prince song?
Yes.
Which one?
Give me a second.
I haven't heard that one.
That's tough. Favorite
Yeah, isn't it
Prince
hard?
song? Thieves in the Temple is one of my favorites.
Look at you being edgy.
I like Seven. I like Musicology.
Musicology's all right.
Musicology's bumping track. Boy. Those are probably my favorites.
What, you don't like Kiss?
Nah, I was never a Kiss guy. I don't like that. That's not my favorite Prince song. 7 is pretty goddamn good.
I don't really know how to answer my own question.
Oh, the Pope.
And
I don't
like him.
Cream.
I do like Cream.
Cream's a very sexy song. That's
anything with the word cream in it's got to be
Oh,
sexy, right?
for
Like
sure.
that cake I'm about to devour later. Like
She calls my dick a cake. It's very
cream cake.
Very strange. SH says, nah, Aaron loves Diamonds and Pearls. Not my favorite song. Ambivalent Bastard says, When Doves Cry is one of my favorite all-time top songs. Well, look, it's not a bad song.
I think it's a good song. I like how I'm saying that with a question mark because I don't want backlash, but
Zen Rhino says, Erotic City is the best Prince song, hands down. Anything else is just normie bullshit. Oh, my. Can you imagine Melton dancing seductively to Cream? Yes, I could. He would love doing that.
why do you want to make us ill?
I mean, it would look like shit. But he would love to do it.
Somebody said earlier that my hot tub stream was hotter than Melton's. Did he try to do one because we did? I'm wondering now.
Well, of course it was hotter. I mean, once he got in, all the water went out. I mean, he had less to work with. Guys, we got news on our buddy Bam Margera. He's engaged. Apparently, he's clean, too.
Is this the time to be getting engaged and making other life things? Can't we just focus on our sobriety? I don't know. I'm not really judging. It's just...
He's feeling good. He's sober.
But is this the same chick he ran away with that one time?
No.
Oh, it's a new one.
Don't think so. No, I think this is a new chick. The former Jackass star and pro skateboarder tells TMZ he popped the question October 27th.
Shit.
At the home of pro skater Ed Duffy. Well, this was a while ago.
Oh, she's cute.
Oh, no. Bam and Danny have dated for about 6 months after he dropped to one knee and proposed. And Bam tells us the engagement was mostly under wraps. It's unclear when Bam and Danny will be walking down the aisle, but the engagement is a sign that things are looking up for Bam. I'll give him this. He does look better.
He looks better. She's hot. But didn't he, somewhere in the last 6 months, run off with some drug addict?
I thought he did.
He did. No, there was absolutely
Didn't she
lots
have
of
a
stories
kid
about it.
that was
Yep.
with him, too?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like a 14-year-old.
As first reported, Bam is now 100 days sober and counting. He's working out and skateboarding again and just got grant-monitored visits to see his son. U.S. Weekly was first to report Bam's engagement, and he told the outlet Danny is the main reason why he's sober and turning his life around. Well, fucking good for him. Can't shit on him for that.
Shit, if your son can't do it, I hope her pussy can.
Look, if her pussy can do what your son couldn't do in terms of motivating you to get clean, then God bless. But I didn't see this day coming. I thought he was a goner.
I did too. We actually had him in our Deadpool for a while. It does bother me. I'm not going to judge somebody for how they got clean, I guess, but it always did bug me that for anybody really, your kid's not enough for you to get your shit together. Your poor kid that's missing out on his dad.
Different people are motivated by different shit. I will say we never told you guys this. We got reached out to by Bam Margera's ex-wife.
Nicole, right? Nicole
Margera reached out to both of us and she wants to do the show.
She does.
I would love to have her on.
That was an insane day, actually. We had a banger of a morning show. I think it was a Thursday or Friday.
It was a Thursday show.
We got off and Aaron was in the bathroom. And I came down the stairs and I'm like, oh my God, Aaron, you'll never guess who just followed my Instagram. And it was her. And she fucking messaged me. And then he's 2 minutes later, he's like, oh my God, look at this. And she follows him and starts messaging him and hey, I like what you guys are doing. I'd love to do the show sometime.
Would you guys like to have Bam Margera's ex-wife on the program?
It's pretty weird.
That'd be interesting.
Of everybody I would have ever guessed, it wouldn't have been her to reach out.
BJ says, hi, this is Jackass, and I'm going on Steel Toe Morning Show. It's part of the movie. Kyle says, you want to swing with Bam's ex? What the fuck, you guys?
She's pretty hot.
She's cute.
She's cute. You do that. You do that to really hot chicks. Oh, she's cute. I know some other guy in our lives too. She's cute. She's not cute. She's hot.
Cute's a compliment.
It's not. When girls hear that, I'm just cute.
How about adorable?
That makes you feel like you're 12 years old. Not adorable, the cute thing.
I'd cave in her back door with my cock helmet.
See, now that's better.
Okay.
My cock helmet.
Now I know how to speak around women.
Yeah.
I want to be respectful.
Be better.
I don't want to hurt anybody.
Except with your dick, right?
Except with that big tool between my legs. Crunchy Cynicism says that it is so not a compliment, Aaron. All right.
Yeah, being called cute as like a woman as an adult does seem weird. It seems very like kiddish. I don't know.
T. Jefferson says cute is a compliment. That's kind of what I thought.
By definition, yes.
Women are wrong. Or women say we're wrong. That cute is not a compliment. You got to say fucking
He just says women are wrong.
hot as a turkey out of the oven on Thanksgiving is what you're supposed to say. Boys and girls, so close to finishing that off. There's PayPal. There's Streamlabs. $35 away. Hammer it out. We're doing overtime tonight regardless. We're in the middle of overtime. We got about 15 minutes left. Ooh. Make it a successful comeback to the show here. We do appreciate it. 35 away. Everybody team up together and knock that out. I love stories like this where somebody fucking dies and it's like a boyfriend is suspected and like then they start digging into the story and at first they're like, oh, they're just looking into the boyfriend because of proximity. He's just there. And then you start putting pieces together and there's like little problems that start arising. You're like, oh shit, not only did they bring him in because he was close, this motherfucker totally did it.
So I'm guessing you really got your rocks off on the Gabby Petito thing.
The Gabby Petito thing, I'm like, this guy. Now wait, did he?
I think he did, but then he also himself too.
Yeah, I was gonna say
no. He
didn't get caught.
No,
he just him too.
He caught himself.
Yeah, I was really kind of hoping Dog the Bounty Hunter would have found him. So this guy in Turkey, a man in Turkey, is in jail accused of throwing his girlfriend to her death off a cliff where he had just proposed to her.
I'm guessing she said no.
Yeah, you don't usually get a yes and then off you go.
Oh, my God.
We actually have audio of that woman falling.
Oh, do we have to, though?
Yeah.
It's going to be so sad.
We do. This is very sad. If this kind of stuff bothers you guys, maybe turn it off for a second and we'll come back. But this is audio of that woman falling to her death off of that cliff. Here you go. Haunting. I mean, again, we warned you that
you're so cute and retarded at the same time.
This shit can get very graphic, you guys.
One more time. Did you still have it?
Yes, of course.
I really want to analyze.
All right.
You really hear the pain in her voice.
You really can hear, and sheer panic, really, more than anything else. Captain Miserable says, as God is my witness, I thought turkeys could fly. No, not that kind of turkey. That's...
Turkeys are asshole flyers. If those bitches ever go across this road, too, by the way, that's about as far as they can fly, and they will wreck your windshield. It's over.
Misdemeanor says, for fuck's sake, I hate when I come in and read Crunchy's comments. I'm confused as fuck. I agree.
No, that's on par.
I agree.
I parred today. Got a hole in one.
Did you par today? Congratulations. Knock out that last 35. It's being pesky, and I don't want MSO to win. And I don't want to do overtime and MSO 1. That would be fucking obnoxious. My Lost Interest says, I hope he kept the ring. No shit. So the cops think that this guy proposed. She said no, and then off she went. So he proposed to her. She said no, and he goes, bitch, I wasn't asking.
I wasn't asking.
Yeah. Off you go.
Oh, my God. If I can't have you, nobody can.
He actually threw her off the cliff and then pointed to the WrestleMania sign after winning the Royal Rumble. It was remarkable. Nizametin Gursu.
Oh, Niza.
Soft A. Nizametin Gursu had just been arrested in the death of his girlfriend Yaseem Demir, who reportedly fell 100 feet to her death in the Turkish city of Kanakal. Now, 100 feet. Are you alive for any portion of that after you hit the ground, or is 100 feet enough to just kill you on impact?
You might have lived a little bit.
That fucking
The
sucks.
cliff that I jump at the quarries is 30-ish feet.
Okay.
And I mean, that'll hurt if you land wrong, obviously, but okay, triple that now. You might die. Is there a rock in the bottom?
Well, it's a cliff, so yeah, you're probably dealing with rocks at the bottom.
If you hit rocks, you're dead.
Ambivalent Bastard says 100 is well into terminal velocity. Okay.
Oh, fine. Oh, but then optic nerve says you could survive 100 foot.
Well, then who do you believe? Now we have a science off
I don't
between
know.
ambivalent bastard and optic nerve.
Let's have a vote.
Now, if you hit the ground, though, like you're at least unconscious. Like you're not feeling that, are you? No. There's no way you're feeling the effects of that.
It depends on if you hit. Okay, did you hit your foot or did you hit your head?
Ugh. Oh, and she was good looking, too. Why couldn't she have killed a fat uggo?
She's cute. Everything's fake on her, but she's cute.
Oh, so now we're shitting on her for having fake things.
She poured a bottle of peroxide in her hair.
Her tits look real.
Her tits are fine.
Okay.
Her eyebrows are drawn on. I have a problem occasionally with fake blonde.
Okay.
It's not like a big hang-up of mine, but
You're a blonde snob?
I'm a blonde purist.
All right. Your people generally are purists about a lot of things. His arrest comes about 5 months after Yassim's fatal fall. Gursu originally told police his girlfriend accepted his proposal. He left her at the edge of the cliff to grab food and drinks from his car and then heard her scream. Again, the scream that we played for you. Tell me you're not going to come running if you hear that sound from the top of a cliff.
That is 4.5 million views.
As it I mean, that's not enough.
That's a lot.
Ambivalent Bastard says, Aaron's quote, she's cute. April, why do you say that? April, she's cute. Aaron, okay. It's true.
No, I don't question him saying a woman's attractive. It's more like she's hot.
Right. You'd like me to use the phrase hot rather
varying degrees, or she's sexy, or something weird. You know.
Officer Krupke says the next one who donates to this show is under arrest. Oh, you guys have 10 minutes to get that 35 in and get arrested.
Can I get the fuzzy handcuffs?
By Officer Krupke.
Where'd my handcuffs go? Do you know that the kids
know.
fucking ran off with my handcuffs one day? And I'm
Really?
like, no, guys, no.
I know where your handcuffs are.
Don't you fucking touch those.
I have your handcuffs in safe keeping.
Don't know where they've been. I had to keep those in my ass for 5 years to get them.
I kept these up my ass for 5 years. However, cops say they're in investigation. You know, I've been noticing an investigation here. Everywhere I look, in fact. However, cops say their investigation now leads them to believe Yassim rejected the proposal and a struggle ensued at the scenic picnic spot. What are you going to do, talk her into it? You're going to make her look down and go, say yes, you bitch.
Look at this.
Look at it.
Wear it. I can't. I don't have gravel.
Now, it was a struggle that ended with her going over the cliff to her death. Police say Gursu still had the engagement ring in a box in his pocket. See, now that would lead me to believe she didn't say yes.
Obviously not. When we get proposed to, we're whores. We don't take that shit off,
You
right?
put that right on and it never comes off
You're
again.
like, hey, cunts, look at this thing.
Yeah.
Look how pretty it is. Look how big it is and shiny.
Yeah.
We're very simple creatures.
Right.
We're like birds. We like shiny things.
Yeah, I mean, if she says yes, you don't go, okay, and then put it back in the box and go, all right, well, you can wear it some other time. So this guy, yeah, he definitely threw her.
Kyle just straight up said in the chat, redheads will ruin your life. Trust me.
They will. They're weirdos.
We met a very friendly redhead at dinner last night with her.
We did.
She was other.
She was a very nice lady. She was cradle robbing a little, though.
I noticed that.
Yeah.
And he was hot.
He was a young dude.
How did she pull that off? She must be wild. I don't know.
You think so? Maybe she just
Yeah,
has a lot
I
of
do.
money. And a terminal illness. Maybe she's got
Well, she liked what we were showing her, so I have a feeling that she's got a wild hair up her ass.
Maybe she has pancreatic cancer and a shitload of money, and that's why he's there. To keep her comforted in her dying days so he can take all the money.
He's Frank Gallagher.
He's Frank Gallagher. Police say Gursu still had the engagement ring in a box in his pocket, and they also found a broken speaker and shattered glasses where the July 6th proposal went down. Yeah, if you're having champagne and shit and the glasses are broken, that's not usually a sign that it went well. What's more, cops say Yassim's family told them she had been planning to break up with Gursu before the proposal. Oh, boy. And they say she would have never gotten engaged to him. The woman's family also told police she would not willingly stand at the edge of a cliff because she suffers from panic attacks.
Oh, my God, no.
So he took her up to a cliff and just chucked her off.
Could you have a little self-awareness if you're her, though, and maybe don't go with this guy to a cliff if you want to break up with him?
Well, no matter how much you dislike a guy, you don't think he's going to throw you off a fucking cliff. I mean, there's a lot of
hell
things.
You don't.
I mean, I don't.
I just expect every man's thinking about throwing me off a cliff.
Perhaps, look, you've dated different types. I suppose.
They're all very aggressive.
All right, boys, we got 7 minutes left, and we're 35 away. Not the end of the world, but it sure would be nice to make a big comeback and knock out that last 35 for our evening show here. So everybody just throw in a little bit, or become a member, or go to the PayPal, Streamlabs, or Venmo and knock out the last of it. I mean, I kind of expected us to either nail it or not come close. So now we're kind of in this weird
limbo
right about their place. Thank you very much to Sid Saraf also for wailing it up tonight.
Yes, thank you. And our disgusting buddy, Ricada.
Oh, yes, and Gino and
Gino.
And Crunchy Cynicism and all of them. Now the rest of you pick up that last 35 and chuck it into the old wishing well and see what comes up. All right, we got one more story to go here, and then we're all done for the night. Brazilian woman hacks off husband's penis for allegedly sleeping with her 15-year-old niece.
Ew.
This is what toxoplasmosis gets you. Because Brazilians have a higher rate of toxoplasmosis than the rest of the world. You get all angry, grunty, and rapey.
How hot was that niece?
Right. 15 years old, but, I mean, a Brazilian 15, I don't know. $5 from Crunchy Cynicism, $5 from Ryobi. Crunchy Cynicism says, I'm trying, bud. Ryobi says, good luck getting your comeback. Oh, God.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you very much. 25 away. Let's do this shit, huh?
Monsters.
25. You've got it. SH says that sounds fair, cutting off his dick for fucking the 15-year-old niece. I mean, it is a fair trade. Yeah.
Like when you start it with, this Brazilian woman cuts off boyfriend's dick, I'm like, oh, that's shitty. Why would you cut off his dick? It's not usable then.
What a horrible thing for this woman to do.
Yeah.
And then you go, oh, no, he fucked her 15-year-old niece.
You finish the thing with the niece part.
Yeah. Like, well, you kind of, it's one of those fuck around and find out deals, I suppose.
Don't be fucking people's family, right? I don't know.
Kyle with $5 says, Crunchy Cynicism, will you marry me? I've got a cute engagement spot picked out. I mean,
I would caution against going.
Yeah, would you?
Crunchy, but
all right,
what
guys.
if it's a great ring? I don't know.
Only $20 away. You've got the rest. Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Super Chats, memberships. $25 away. Hammer out the rest of it. 5 minutes left. Let's move and do it.
I believe in you, folks.
The unidentified woman allegedly lured her husband. Oh, she had to trick him. You gotta dog walk guys into getting their dicks cut off. They don't just willfully go.
Hold on, she was 39.
Yeah.
So that's not an age where you're not on hot. Like you can still be pretty hot at 39, right?
Yeah.
I think so.
Well,
it terrifies me to think that you have to go for a child when you can get a hot 39-year-old. I just kind of picture everyone in Brazil as being hot now. Is that true?
They have a high rate of hotness. Brazil does. Ambivalent Bastard with $5 says, from the previous story, a shitload of money doesn't sound so great when you also have a shitload of cancer. Yeah, I mean, the cancer and the money kind of balance each other out. It's not good.
In the long run, at least.
$20 away. Let's hammer out the rest of it. Get it done, boys and girls. Only a couple of minutes left to finish it off. The links are right there in the chat. Go bananas and finish. $20 is an antagonizing number. Now, the unidentified woman allegedly lured her husband, 39, into bed where she bound his wrists and ankles. Oh, he thought he was getting some of that dirty
that starts hot.
Yeah, lights off bondage fucking.
Or he's going to be chained to that bed and she's just going to ride him. I mean,
Then she pulled out a razor and cut his cock off. And she didn't waste any time. Just got him. She got him nice and hard so it would be straight up. She wouldn't have to pull or anything like that. And just.
No.
That's a big dick. Holy shit. I'm holding it up here and then cutting it like that.
It's like a tree trunk.
It's a huge combo. What is she doing? Logging?
It was swollen.
My God. After severing the appendage, she allegedly took a photo of it and flushed it down the toilet. Oh, that's a mean bitch. That means your dick's going to be all full of duty.
I know he fucked your child niece, but it's like, you still cut off somebody's dick. That's a very personal thing. That's not like shooting somebody. You literally grabbed a dick with your hand and you lopped it off.
Right.
That's personal.
That's a very personal. Well, is fucking someone's 20 or 15-year-old niece.
I get it. I do.
By the way, thank you to Big Chris with 20 and Daniel with 20. We're 20 into tomorrow. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, guys. We appreciate you.
We are into tomorrow morning's show. Thank you for knocking it out today. April's right. Maybe we just retire that thing for good. Oh, by the way, tomorrow night, the prize show.
How does that always come around so fast?
Because it's the end of the month. They all just kind of come in.
They always just come in right at the end.
Right at the end of the month. Crunchy Cynicism says, take my money. I love you, April, and I will lick you, and I'm not sorry about it.
Thank you. Felt like a threat.
Aggressive. The woman went to the police station in Atabaya with her brother and turned herself in on December 22nd. So she didn't even want to get away with it. She's like, I'm cutting this guy's cock off. I'll go before a jury, tell everyone what he did, and then we'll see if I get acquitted.
In a way, I actually respect that move. If you cut a dick off, flush it down the toilet, and run, you're kind of a bitch.
You're a pussy, yeah.
Like,
you cut a dick off and you stand on the firing line and you say, I'm ready to take the slings and arrows for what I've done. That's a baller move.
Here's what I'm not doing, though. If I'm her and I lopped that dick off, I'm not flushing it. I want him to look at what he's done.
Yeah. You want to suck on it a little bit. Yeah, I get you.
Put it in his mouth.
Oh, shove his dick in his mouth. That's how you humiliate a motherfucker.
Oh,
you cut off his dick. You go, this is for fucking my 15-year-old niece. And when he starts to go, you just shove the cock in his mouth. Make him eat it.
Oh, eating his own severed dick.
You cauterize the part you cut so the blood stays in it. And then you shove it in his mouth.
So you're going a skosh farther than
that felt too far.
For me,
I felt too far when I did it.
Right. I was just gonna say, like, I'm not flushing it because I want him to look at it and understand that what he did to get himself there.
I know what you want to do. You want to cut his dick off and hold it up to him so he can see how black it is before he dies. Wait, what? Good evening, officer. I came to introduce myself because I just cut off my husband's penis. Weirdest boner that officer's ever gotten. Now, she told police she heard it was possible to reattach it. Her husband was taken to the hospital. His condition is unknown. I know his condition. Dickless.
Stop it. I was going to say that.
Sorry. Police are investigating her claims that he was sleeping with a minor, but the age of consent in Brazil is 14.
Oh, my God. Can you at least get your facts straight before you cut off wieners? Don't get yourself caught cutting dicks off because you're mad that he slept with somebody else if it's legal.
Yeah.
Right?
I guess.
That I don't get.
So I guess the kid was legal. Earlier this year, an Indonesian woman allegedly cut off her boyfriend's penis when he threatened to leak their sex tapes after she refused to sleep with him. What a piece of shit. The 28-year-old woman attacked him as he was preparing to take a shower and then rushed to the receptionist to ask for medical assistance. That is weird how these women feel bad after they do it.
I really do believe that, like, there's got to be something, like, seriously horrific that I can't even think of right now that would cause me to, like, cut a dick off. That's like a different level of vindictive.
Yeah, there's
revenge.
no going home from that one.
No, and you're going to live the rest of your life knowing that you cut off some dude's dick. That's like,
you're a dick cutter off.
If you're a man, I feel like your dick is like your whole identity for you personally.
Good chunk of it.
You know what I mean? Like, can you imagine if you were dickless? You wouldn't feel like you would, you?
Yes, I can.
Not good.
You have any idea what it's like not to be able to use your dick? Why, yes, sir, I do. Frank Pellegrino says, psst, we are sending a raid your way if you're going to stay on a bit longer.
Oh, no.
Oh, how long is a bit longer?
Sorry.
Frankie, we were done, like, now.
That was really sweet of you, though.
How much longer are you talking?
Oh, no.
Yeah, we're done.
Yeah,
we're done.
Nobody else we know is live right now either.
Yeah, you notice everybody's leaving right now because they know that 9:30 is the time?
Send him Kiki's way, but she's not on.
Shit.
Uh-oh. Frank, we appreciate you lots. And Merry Christmas. Obviously, I talked to Chrissy a little bit this weekend.
MSO says 6 more hours is how long.
6 hours? Jesus Christ.
Gino says, stay. Come on. We will have 2 more hours than change in the drive.
I love you, but no.
She said, he says, looks like 15, 20. Yeah, we wouldn't.
No.
We're good.
But this has been quite a weekend, and I definitely think we need
got some catching up to
do.
A
little catching up to do.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you, Frank. That's very nice.
We love you.
Anytime you want to do that, we are game. We appreciate it.
We love the Pellegrinos and the Biscontis alike.
All of them. Not the Ricadas. Fuck them.
They fuck us too hard.
They make my asshole bleed, and I hate it.
They ride us hard and put us away wet.
Oh, just all dripping.
Damn it.
All right, guys, we're out of here. We're going to talk to you tomorrow morning. Johnny will be with us tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. We're going to have a Johnny Day this week.
Love it.
We will talk to you again very soon. Hit like, hit subscribe, all that fun YouTuber jargon, and we will talk to you very, very soon. Bye, everybody.